Hello everybody, and welcome back to D&D Blender presents Icewind Rime of the Frostmaiden. And today, a smaller group with us at the moment. We only have Telly.
I'm still depressed.
I am Gresk, and with us at the moment is our humble DM, not Tim, fuck, I did it again. Our humble DM, Finn. Take it away, Finn.
Alright. So last week, having defeated Tekeli-li at some cost, the party set up to begin a rest, -2 members, and the Semini's heading out to restock on potions of healing while everyone else took a rest to recover.
Went shopping for.
Yes, he is shopping. So Kelly, Gresk, and Lyle just remain in the caves. Actually, I'll pull up the caves map if you're still there.
Yes, we're not at the necropolis yet.
Even down here, the creepy bards can except they exclusively play ASMR Icewind.
it's the ASMR bards.
They're just holding jugs of water that they've frozen and now they're punching them.
I want to check out the rooms.
The rooms,
I
yeah.
can move.
So you can't move because it's paused, and now you might be able to move.
Yes.
But before you, well, yeah, I'll basically just narrate them because Semini's left, and as you settle in, you do investigate the other rooms. Now, the first room.
I thought the trees sealed them off.
The tree sealed off the exits out of the room, so.
Okay, righto.
The tree sealed these 3 off because they're exits, but the other 2 are rooms that are empty, so there was no point in sealing them.
Right,
And
gotcha.
the other 3, but the third one is the wall.
Gotcha.
And this is
The
the
ice
one.
wall.
And this is the one that's sealed by the and that needs.
That's the rhyme. The rhyme's sealed that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the rhyme to open that one. So this, tally into there. This room and the 2 adjacent rooms, which are just little, like they're just part of the same room, is mostly empty. I say mostly. It contains feasted upon bodies drained of blood of Ramirez and other native animals. They're so torn up that you don't think you could really use them for crafting anything. Like Tekeli-li had a go at them.
Actually, I want to go back to the book piles. I actually want to see. There's actually a few things I want to look for. I want to look for, I guess, any books regarding Auril, another book about the Sword Lord, and another one about the city. And then I'm hoping to find tombs that can increase your ability scores. So, try and investigate for each of them.
There aren't any tomes of those magic. None of those 6 tomes are here. None of the books appear magical at all, really. But they do. This section of the library, so these books actually come from the city, so they do make passing references to it. They were in one of the spires that surround it, and it must have broken off. You've seen other bits of the spire throughout this.
Right. Yeah.
That's where the Dark Elves were hiding out.
Yeah.
Speaking of whom, they are locked on the other side of the trees, and they might have left.
Yeah, fuck those guys. Izumet has killed them on the way out.
There's also. I didn't have all the kobolds. There are a total of 14 kobolds with you, by the way, just kind of chilling.
Oh.
Eating purple pears.
Right.
Um.
I think Lyle's keeping them entertained.
But the other things you were looking for, the sword. So this section of the library was mostly concerned with languages. There's no mention of the Sword Lord in particular, or at least you look in the most likely book, which is the book on deep speech and the languages of the Far Realm. No mention at all of the Sword Lord. Just the languages. Not usually healthy to know, but it won't hurt you on its own.
Do I know anything about the Sword Lord back in college?
Let's make a history check. No. Yeah, history check.
You already did this and she failed.
No, I know, but
Yeah, but she's remembering again. I think she did about something else related to it. Yeah, again, the Sword Lord is very obscure for an elder being. He's no one's first choice to summon. like other elder beings can give kind of gifts, and they don't often, but sometimes they do. The Sword Lord doesn't really do that. It kind of just. It doesn't even just kill people though. It hasn't ever been summoned into this realm in history, as far as you know. Or
Huh.
and yeah, as far as you can remember.
What about Auril? Like, are there any books about Auril?
There's in books speaking about the Refed Nomads language, so the language of the natives of Icewind Dale. Aural's mentioned, but she only recently came down to Icewind Dale. She's mentioned throughout history as well. She's the god of winter, so she's fairly strong, but
Puny god.
So nothing
is there
much
what is there
about
something in
Auril?
particular you're trying to look for Auril, or just that's
How to kill her? What are her weaknesses? Where does she live? Is there a glowing section on her body that will do additional damage when we hit her?
I was like, well, I guess I'm just curious because I just kind of realized, like, we haven't really talked about Auril or like where she came from. I want to ask the Dryad and ask to see if she knows anything about it.
no, Dryad wouldn't be old enough. You'd need a really old creature to know where gods came from.
Oh, what else? What about the Netherese city? Does she know
Scorn,
anything about it?
Scorn killed the only creature that was me.
Oh my god! Like,
Which
to
was
be
that?
reminded.
Aboleths. Aboleths are older than gods.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess you
boy.
didn't kill it, but you died.
Okay, well,
It definitely drew to insanity, at least a little bit.
I think.
But also, the other room has stuff in it. Or, well, kind of.
Like, I want to summon my copies. Like, I also need to summon my familiar too. So just like before we get going.
Wait, this is at the start of your long rest. The Semini's
Oh.
not back. You're just looking around the rooms while he's gone.
Oh, I asked to try.
Sure,
are
copies.
these rooms- are the rooms safe?
Yeah, no enemies.
Okay, no enemies. Okay, I send like to just to be safe, and I just want to try it out. I send my copies like to each of the rooms. Wait, do I have like a telepathic link with them?
While they're within range, yeah. Wait, so first of all, that room up there, that's empty. It's got corpses.
All the
Nothing
corpses
else.
in it.
The other room down here does have stuff in it, but also has narration when you tried it. It has a cutscene.
Cress is like, don't go in there. Wait, what?
Alright, Gresk will go and enjoy the cutscene. I'm bored.
Wait,
While
no.
while Telly's reading the books, Gresk goes into there and has a look.
Aw.
I wonder what's in this room. Here, tell there might be a cutscene.
Yeah, so when you go in there, it does seem to have a couple of loose coins, and there's a helmet in the corner over there. No, Scorn, those can be public. Or former Scorn. But as you step in, the ground begins to rumble.
Oh no.
Just slightly. And then, as you back up, because it seems like the rumbling is localized right there.
Okay.
Uh,
Back it up.
A black blade stabs out of the floor and stabs, and there's a little, as it goes through something, and then more blades begin to stab through the ceilings and walls all around it, all stabbing towards a center point there.
This room's very stabby.
Wait, do I hear any rumbling too?
You can hear, yeah, and as the stabs go through it, the blades thrumming, an eerie screech sounds from within before a dark blood begins to drip down the blades. Something twitches at the center, wrecked by the blades, and then it begins to swell like a strange growth. The blades themselves crack and bend inwards towards the mass, folding inwards. The mass lowers down to the ground, forming into limbs and a head, a humanoid shape. Its skin is broken by black blades, protruding outwards. Do you want to introduce your new character, whose name I don't have, Emerdell?
Out of the mass rises a humanoid creature, roughly 6 feet tall, slight pot belly. The skin is ashen gray and cracked like rock that's very old and has igneous rock, like it's glassy and black, but there are cracks moving along it, and from those cracks, jutting out of its skin, are small spikes and blades that come out of its body. Um, the creature's face itself is humanoid but gaunt. Part of its jaw is torn open, but the teeth are held together, seemingly by strands of black ichor. The creature looks up towards all of you and smiles.
So it
Well,
comes up.
it seems the work remains. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Who are you?
What are we waiting for? Oh, where are my manners? We've never formally been introduced, but I've been around. You knew my former associate, Emredel, and as the creature waves, it holds up its hand and waves, and you can see Emredel's ring of spell storing on its finger. Well, you will understand my desire for privacy. I never had a chance, or actually never had a reason to speak with any of you. But now it seems, with my associate's unfortunate demise, my master has deemed it prudent for me to take a more active role in these proceedings, and has empowered me to that end. I am at your service. The creature bows before you.
Put my gun up. I'm saying, okay. What's your name?
My name. I believe my associate told you this, but for my kind, names are meaningful. They are not mildly tossed around. Well, given my rather freakish form, why don't we just go with that? You may call me Freak. And the creature once again smiles, this incredibly long, creepy smile with just teeth, bows. But even as it's bowing, like its neck doesn't bend, so its neck never. It neck stays at like almost a 90-degree angle.
It
so
never. It doesn't dip.
It's
Yeah.
maintaining eye contact even as it bows. So, since I have been kind enough to answer your questions, may I ask, what are we waiting for?
Waiting for our associates to all get here in order to resupply before we head on.
Ah, I see. How unfortunate. Well, in the meanwhile, let us. Well, I actually don't know. But in moments like this, my associate used to send me back to my little pocket dimension, which I must tell you is a vast improvement over my prior residence.
So it's like, wait a minute. You're the floaty invisible thing.
Oh, was that not self-evident? I thought my master's ring would suffice as signature.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, it's all coming together now. Okay. So.
Wait, you're the imp?
Uh,
God. Man, you're
Not how I would have called myself, but yes.
You're taller than before.
Once again, like I said, my master felt it prudent that I be empowered for the mission ahead. Seems my former associate was, for all his talents, he was not hardy enough for the journey ahead.
Why that?
Well, he sacrificed himself to save us, but.
I respect the choice, but from a practical standpoint, you can see why my master was not particularly pleased with that turn of events.
And your master is. Your master was not
The-
Emredel.
Oh no, the one you knew as Emredel was my associate. One I came to sort of. Well, I would say I liked him, but he was agreeable. Unfortunately, my master is the dweller within the ice. You may have encountered him a few months past when you visited the Goblin stronghold of Karkalok.
I see. We don't know. Telly, we don't know that he's called that.
No, what? Oh, oops. Well, no. Abode mentioned, like, oh, I served.
Oh, you did. That's right. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm
One
like,
of many names.
Well,
These are monikers usually attributed by mortal minds, but like I said, for our kind, names have weight and meaning. They are not mildly tossed around.
indeed. Well, Chris says, "Well, welcome," and he just walks away. He's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, this crap."
Wait, I stand behind. Oh, I stay behind, and I kind of walk close. I'm like, "No, you're that imp that Abode keeps summoning."
Well, used to keep summoning, so let's be entirely specific. And the creature's just gonna waddle forward towards the exit.
And I'm like thinking, what is it that you're up to?
Oh, me? Well, since we are waiting for your associate, I would think that I was about to explore the vicinity. It seemed entirely my job in this little troop of yours to begin with. I was always the one sent ahead to explore empty rooms, was I not? Well, allow me to continue that service.
Wait, I go up to him. Okay. Right now, obviously, we're gonna need to be working together. But let me tell you this. If for some reason, for whatever reason, you trying to backstab us, know this. We will kill you. And I know that your master is the Sword Lord. So don't think for a second we're gonna drop our guard down just because we're allies.
Oh, disrespectful, madam. So suspicious. I can't imagine what I have done to earn your ire in such way. Disappointing. I must say, I was very grateful for my former associate bearing such rude interactions. I was spared having to deal with such things before. I must say, madam, I say this with the highest respect. You are making a poor first impression. I am here. I am here simply to assist you at the behest of my master, certainly, but I don't see why that would call for such mistrust.
Yeah, except we're dealing with the Sword Lord here, and you probably want us to release it. Well, I'm gonna tell you that we're not gonna do that.
Well, let's be clear. That was my former associate's objective as well, and I already told you I wish to release him. Let me be clear. There is a reason I'm tagging along for this little ride. My master believes there is something of use for him within the city. I make no. I'm not going to obfuscate that little detail. So, by all means, if it is a point of mistrust, feel free to, as you say, keep an eye on me. But I assure you, I am as dedicated to this team as my former associate was. Your interests are my interests. I am possibly more invested than you are in the success of this mission, because if this fails and we are unable to release my master, the fate that awaits me is probably far worse than the one that awaits you. So,
you see Gress going,
yes, I have little interest in mucking up this group's chances of success.
well, it seems for the time being our interests align.
Absolutely. Thank you, wise sir. So nice to have polite leaders in our group. Much better first impression, if I may say so. And I look disappointedly at Telly. Now, madam, if you have no further objections, may I pass?
Step back and let him through. And I just start
Wonderful.
glaring at him.
Thank you very much. And he wanders out to start just looking around the chambers.
I am
Freak's
just like, I'm
Freak's
just
a pretty
like,
big guy, right?
He's like 6 feet tall, yeah.
6'1", 6'2".
Right, but he'd be pretty. Yeah, okay, yeah. So he's big enough, bigger than Tally at least.
Oh yeah. He is a polite servant. He isn't going to force his way into a room. No, certainly not.
It's like he's
First impressions, man.
He's like a skinny lurch from the Addams Family. It's like
A little more well spoken, a little broader vocabulary.
yeah. Just in terms of stature, he's just very, very tall.
Fair enough.
Not aggressive, like just sounded like telepathic link, like a telepathic message. I'm like, I really don't trust this guy. I really, really don't. Obviously, this guy is like there to like try to release the Sword Lord.
And I'll just whisper into Telly's ear, like, Telly, we don't need to trust him, because, as I said, our interests align for now. If something changes, then we'll deal with it when it comes to it. Always remember, focus. Never let your guard down.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh, also out of character moment. Can we get rid of like the negative like red bars?
Yeah, long rest gets rid of that.
I don't know why, but it hasn't gotten rid of them for me.
It won't from D&D Beyond to Forge.
Oh, I'm free!
Thank you very much.
Yay!
Well, my character
Yep.
appears to have disappeared. I think you deleted the wrong imp.
Oh, whoops.
It's like, oh god, he's gone forever.
I'm still sort of sad about Amado's death.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
just
those
like-
don't go away. The iron spikes summoned by Tekeli-li don't actually ever dissipate. So there's about 5 of them, and the chains as well just kind of hang, rusty and dripping with blood. They never stop
Ooh.
dripping blood, even if you clean them off.
Well, that's
Oh wait,
delightful.
actually wait. I need to go back to that room with the gold and stuff. You said there was like a helmet there.
Oh, yes, thank you. That reminds me. I completely forgot to grab that. Thank you for reminding me.
I don't think you want. I don't think you want to grab that.
Yeah. That was a gift from my master, so it would be very unwise to wear it. There may be unfortunate consequences.
You'd be better off with the brain slug.
Probably. Oh, so I believe the slug went away with the former bag of holding, but sadly,
Yeah.
you may be out of options in that regard. Let me hold on to that for you, madam, and I'll gently take the helmet out of her hands and walk away.
Yep. So also, Tally, you'll want to know the trees are like pulling scorn up because free nutrients. Do you want to stop them?
Well, I thought I'd already done that. We done the.
You did ceremonies.
Oh, just stop something
get
from becoming
hurt from it.
undead. Yeah, right.
I know clones. I'm like, hey, what, lady?
What? It's gonna rot.
Yeah, but not like that. Or I mean, yeah, but we're trying to like preserve
Forgive me, but was the purpose of preserving his form not to prevent him from becoming undead? Were he to be devoured by the trees, would that not be a problem automatically solved?
Oh, I mean,
Telly has a mission. She has to. She's been told to return him back to where he belongs. We've got to dump him in the ocean.
Well, I can respect missions from higher beings. It's certainly a concept I am well versed with.
I'm trying to like, both of me and the clones like are jumping up and down to try to get
All right, they'll let the corpse go. It's like, whoa, chill. It's gonna rot. Is your god alright with you just tossing a corpse in the sea? A rotten corpse?
No.
Or I guess it won't rot. It's pretty cold.
Cold,
yeah. All the blood will burst. It'll freeze. I don't know. The body won't look very good in like a day.
I kind of like.
Do we have a way? Do we have a way to do gentle repose on him in order to?
Like again, I want Lathander to give me the gentle repose, but he's like, no.
No, hands off.
Wait, Miss Raya, do you have gentle repose at all?
No.
Do any of the peaches have gentle repose?
Any of the what?
Any of the who?
Oh, the peaches, the pears.
Or pears?
The pears. I don't think so. Let her
Ah.
have a look. Frozen Grove.
I kind of like
Nope.
put like. Fuck. I was like, oh come on, man. I kind of like I'm just thinking, well, if we use the snow, we can try to cool it off, so that way they'll slow the rotting process.
Oh yeah, no,
guess.
it won't rot. The cold will make like his body. You know how like you get frostbite when you're alive. It'll basically do that to him. His body won't look great if you just leave it here. She could potentially keep it warm. She can use. She has spells that can make it warm, basically. She can't preserve it.
I guess I kind of bring down like one of the bookshelves and like quickly craft into like a coffin. I guess. So
Yeah.
like,
You could keep it at a good temperature if she just kind of holds the body inside a tree or something, keeps it kind of cool, cool
yeah.
enough that it's like a fridge, I guess. So it's not rotting. It won't last forever. You got like 10 days before it's gonna start rotting.
That'll be fine. We need to get. We just need someplace to stick
Yeah.
him so we can dump him in the ocean later on.
It's funny too, because the Hydra organs inside him wouldn't be fully dead. They're just regenerating themselves.
Although I'm actually okay. Again, I'm curious. I'm kind of like I just kind of look like at Scorn's body, just like somberly, just like being sad about it. Or, well, I just
Yep.
And I kind of like look at his eye, and I'm just thinking, what happens if I touch it? I use my mage hand to touch it.
Squelches uncomfortably.
Wait a minute.
And
I
then
think-
you hear in your mind, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, wait, that's not the voice.
What? what are you doing?
Back off. It is I, Batman. I am now possessed. Oh, I am Pedro.
Oh. I'm still poking at the third eye, the mage hand.
I don't remember. Did I do a voice for Lathander?
Oh, was that Lathander? I thought you were
No.
doing. What
This
about
time it's just Lathander telling him to stop desecrating the body.
Oh, I thought it was the obelisk. Is the obelisk alive or?
I don't know.
Oh. Wait a minute!
I don't think so.
Wait, you don't know? You don't know? I look at the body, I'm like...
I don't see everywhere. I'm a god. I'm not like paying attention to you all the time. Jeez.
You're a god! You're supreme powerful! Everything! Oh, forget it.
I can't
Okay.
look everywhere. I can look better when I have a cleric nearby. My sight has improved recently because you're kinda working with me, but you know,
What?
can't see everywhere.
Lathander, okay. I'm squeezing my eyeballs with my fingers. Like, okay, Lathander, can you give me like a solid before we do our mission? Can you just like cast Gentle Repose or something? Why not? This guy's body's like rotting.
You're not one of my servants properly yet.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. I kind of fine. I
Whilst
I
Shelly
can't
is
make you one
talking,
yet.
whilst
Yeah.
Shelly is effectively talking to the air, Freak is gonna move up and start rifling through Scorn's things, unhooking his armor.
No! Hey! Back off! I grab his hand. Like, what do you think you're doing? Back
I mean,
off!
what? Sorry. What are you grabbing my hand with?
My mage hand.
Okay, it's not gonna stop me.
Your mage hand can't even move it. It's just like a slight
Oh.
pressure.
Wait, I use my clones to stop him. Like, hey, what do you think?
Wait. Can you clones interact with
Oh.
physical?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fine. What is your strength? Would you like to do a strength check to
8.
match your clones versus me?
All right. Well, so Tally, that's an athletics check. You have advantage because there's 3 of you.
Oh
Make
my
that
god.
help action. This is before a long rest of Freak, if you wanna.
Oh my god!
Roll 20. Wow.
That's impressive.
Madam, I can't imagine what the cause of all this consternation is. We appear to be at somewhat of an impasse.
This is Lyle.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on there.
Wait, we're working on Lyle's body.
Yeah,
This
Scorn's body is there, not Lyle.
Could we just put it back? Like, put the body back?
Yeah, I suppose it can. Where do I have stuff?
Yeah,
No,
the sheet is still there. I can still see the sheet. so-
Yeah, I got the sheet. I just don't have the big version. So, oh, it's
Ah.
okay. There we go.
Oh. I'm working on its body. I'll give
Yes,
you
wonderful,
evidence
wonderful.
later.
You can continue working on the body. There's no reason we can't multitask, madam.
Freak, I think the point is that those things don't belong to you, and she would prefer that you didn't touch them at least until we've decided what we're going to do with those items.
Yeah.
Well, we are presented with a need to, what's the word for it? Murder things. And I feel Mr. Scorn has now passed, and given his current state, I don't think he has much use of these items anymore. I certainly could use some of these things, and I poke through, keep poking at his bags and stuff.
Hey! Like, did you see the natural 20? Back off!
Did you make a check, Freak?
Yeah.
No, I did not, but natural 20, right? It's hard to beat that.
You have a half chance of beating that.
I have a half chance of beating that?
She has -1, so the natural 20 was a 19. Oh no, actually I don't know what your base strength is yet. No, I don't know. Yeah, it wouldn't quite that high.
Probably wouldn't quite that
Yeah,
high.
forgot
Yeah,
that.
it would be hard to beat.
Yeah, okay, never mind. So yeah, there's 3 of them. It's more
So,
hard to beat.
Freak is just like he's not going to stop. Like he's not going to put in more effort, but he's going to keep reaching for it. And as long as the images are holding him in place, he will stay there. He doesn't tire. He's not going to move. He's just going to stand there with his hand on Scorn's things, just unmoving. If they pull him back, he's just going to allow himself to be pulled back, but he's still going to keep reaching forward. So the images have to stand there holding him in place.
Oh my god. I was like, you just pop out of nowhere. I'm like, I have every right to be a little bit suspicious of you, dude.
Madam, you have been traveling with me for months. I find this level of suspicion this late in the journey rather uncalled for, to be honest. I can't.
You were
Wow,
actually
Tally,
an
this is
idiot.
just a classic case of Elder being racist.
Have I not fought by you multiple times? Do you remember when we fought the gnolls, for example? My darkness was instrumental in holding the gnolls at bay. To be fair, that creature smashed me over the head, and that hurt a lot. But certainly, I was there for as long as I could. I helped against the Frostwalker things at the Black Cabin. I have been around. I have helped. I can certainly not. I don't think I've ever given you reason to mistrust me.
I think you were key against Caer Konig and the East Haven things.
Thank you, voice in the abyss. I have been.
Don't side with him.
Yeah, Lefana comes in. Yeah, you got it, dude.
I'm like, I'm still like, well, like, okay, yeah, you have a fair point.
oh,
Counterpoint, you just popped out of nowhere, and now you're 6 foot tall imp.
To be fair, I was always here. I was merely invisible. Well,
Tell
the invisibility now seems beyond my reach, but I would think being 6 feet tall has its advantages. I certainly thought I could use skills in my favor.
Telly, it's okay. You can let him grab some bits and pieces if he needs to. We need to maintain our strength.
Thank you, Mr. Grask. Mr. Greskrentrick, if you would prefer that.
Press, and I'm just like, fine. I tell my clones to let him go. I'm like, okay, it's all yours.
The freak bows politely to you and then goes back completely unmoving, unshaken, to picking through Scorn's things.
Like, wait, what are my clones? Like, wait, what are the clones?
One of them's crying and one of them's greedily eyeing Scorn stuff.
I tell Greedy, like, I mean, like, hey, I slap her, like, her hand, like, hey, face. And my Greedy is like, what is?
Yeah,
I want it so badly.
Yeah, I called dibs, damn it!
I called dibs. Why not the helmet? I'm like, yeah, I know. I called dibs too, but
Greedy was very enthusiastic about holding Freak back.
what's crying doing? She's just
Crying.
I'm like, I kind of pat her on the back, like, I know, I'm sorry.
No, she's crying about like something stupid and petty. She's not like sad Telly, she's complainy Telly.
I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. I was like, okay, you do you, I guess. God, I kind of like, while like Freak is grabbing the items, I just kind of like trying to make a coffin around scored with the help of my clones. Just kind of, I don't know. That's
Where
the
you gonna
best
get
thing
wood?
I could do.
No,
Oh,
she
really?
wanted,
Talking of snow.
no, I think
Oh, right,
I think what she wanted to do was to actually push down one of the bookshelves, take the books out, and put him in one of the shelves.
Ah, right. Yeah, the bookshelves are made of stone. Um, but you can push them over. There's just they're not really craftable with.
Oh, come on. Oh, is there any wood around here?
Yeah, there's a bunch of trees.
Yeah, but you better not chop them down. You're safe haven's gone.
I look at the Dryad and I bring up my axe. No.
It's like,
I'm like, sorry, Dryad.
Yeah,
I gotta make
I'll-
ends meet.
I will go up to Telly and I'll put my hand on her shoulder and say, all right, Telly, it's okay. Look, the trees and the dryad will be able to take care of Scorn until we get back. And
You're looking at you accidentally touched complaining Telly.
And
This is
okay,
not-
during the rest of the long rest, Lyle makes all the potions.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I
Hi.
want him.
Hey,
I also
Lyle.
read some books.
Lyle!
What books do you want to read, Lyle?
I don't know. There's a library. Thought there'd be some knowledgeable books around.
Oh, right. This
subject?
is mostly devoted. This is mostly devoted to learning languages.
Oh, can I learn some languages?
What language would you like to learn?
Wait, how long is this long rest?
7 days.
5 days. He's not gonna
5
learn
days.
it. He's just gonna like say hello and goodbye.
And so he's gonna be gonna learn to swear in all the different language.
Yeah.
Just look up the swear words.
Swear words in celestial. Like, ooh.
Ooh, that's nice.
Abusive
Hell
tongue.
yeah.
Anyway, now you want to read the rhyme?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Hold the phone,
Uh-oh.
people.
Okay.
You gronks. Neoclassical John Drain time.
Oh.
That's so crazy. Whoa.
What?
The big Mr. Freakaroni. Big
Hold the frickin'
stalky
phone.
roots. Twist
Wait,
and
actually,
wrap around.
Does Freak sleep?
Freak doesn't need to, but he can
What?
like zone out, like daydream.
Okay.
Good enough. Big stalky roots twist and wrap around you, pushing you further into the depths of the earth. Swimming through the soft brown mud, a harsh white light blinds your vision. Coming to, you realize now you're not falling through mud, but falling through something else. Nothing. An empty black void fills your vision, until suddenly you hit the ground. A dark, porous material, slightly warm to the touch. Surprisingly well lit, the black expanse fills your vision, all the way to the horizon. Staring around the endless expanse is broken only by a hunched figure, sitting in a rickety wooden rocking chair, quietly mumbling to itself. Stepping forward, you see the figure is in fact John. What? He looks upon you, opening his mouth wide. This time, what spills out is not a scream, but a low rumble. It no longer hungers, but the work must continue. Stretching out an impossibly long arm, growing larger and larger, until it is all that fills your vision. You realize that the arm is the very ground you stand upon. Until it is all that racing along the line, a gnarled finger begins to unfurl towards the end. Jumping onto it, you realize it is not a finger at all, but your own face, the tip of which harboring a large chunk of crystallized ice. Looking further, inside is trapped a strange object, a gargantuan glowing orb resting upon a pedestal of twisted metal. Standing closer, you begin to feel pressure upon your back as you are suddenly pushed towards the ice, tumbling towards it as the voice of John booms out. The work, it must continue. And as you fall closer, everything begins to fade as the dream ends. Whoa, that was so crazy and rambunctious.
Oh shit.
Does the imp get the sensation that that John is listening?
I suppose maybe a feeling of being watched. I think he would also, when Emradel died, receive the other dreams as well.
Yes, yes. I mean, he would have received the other dreams regardless, because he and Amradel shared a telepathic link. But
Yeah.
sounds good. Okay. So as soon as the dream ends, the imp, like Freak isn't even gonna, like, his facial expression doesn't even change. Like Amradel used to get like freaked out or irritated by the dreams at a certain point, but Freak doesn't even react. He simply smiles and says, "The work will be completed."
We'll look
And
at.
he just, like, he's staring into the middle distance. He's not looking at anyone. He's not even looking for John. He just says, "The work will be completed." And he just stands there grinning with this wild, cheerful smile that's all fangs and teeth.
Gresk
What?
will. Gresk will walk past him, noting the silver sword, and just go, "Welcome, Kalachar."
Forgive me, Master. I cannot quite speak the language of the gift. That was certainly a thing Amradel acquired before our association. What does that word mean?
Means shard bearer. Means that you're guilty of the crime of wielding a silver sword of the gift without earning one. So you'll be hunted by them until your death, just like me.
Ah.
Just like Telly.
Ouch.
Welcome to the party.
Ouch.
Oh, no.
How does one earn them, to be clear? I thought one just needs to kill a mind flayer to earn them.
They are. Yeah. In order to earn a silver sword, you must kill a mind flayer and then present it one by Vlakith.
It seems I may have skipped a few steps there. Unfortunate.
Well, we all.
He shrugs.
Yeah. Gress was good. Yes. Well, we all make mistakes. He'll just flourish his sword, put it in his holster, and then just walk past to the bit there.
I'm running towards Gross. Like,
I will begin the rhyme. Oh, Auril, you're so fine, you're so fine.
He's gonna move up for this.
My twins, like me and the clothes start dancing.
Backup vocals.
Yeah, I don't have the rhyme up on my screen, so that'll do.
Oh, whoa.
We're being all put together to get rid of the art.
Oh, I'm muted. Give me 1 second there. There's a couple of things I have to cover. Yosemite's coming back, gets news.
Oh, I moved the character.
No, it's here. Missions.
There's news. What news is there? Oh.
Freak, are you able to move Freak now? I feel so bad calling you Freak.
Still no. Let me refresh the page and I'll try again.
Well, it could also be the token. But yeah, let me know. So, Yosemite's returns with unfortunate news. Actually, no, before Yosemite's returns, Gresk, on the 4th day, as you're just kind of, practicing your ranger maneuvers, your vision fades to darkness.
Oh, crap.
And I forgot some other things to say. Your vision fades to darkness, and a familiar freezing presence saturates the air around you.
Hello there.
Greskrendrek,
Whoa.
I have a task for you. In this city you now approach, there is a treasure I covet. Seek out this treasure and obtain it for me, and you will be rewarded.
Okay, what am I looking for?
The Anvil of Disjunction.
Sounds heavy.
Once you find it, hold still next to it for an hour. And make sure to find the hammer as well.
Okay, hammer and an anvil.
Do not try and take it for yourself, it is mine.
Sure. What am I going to do with a hammer and an anvil?
And the darkness fades away. Only you saw that.
Right. That's a cool voice. I like it.
It's the dark angel voice that I found last week.
Do I get any voices from Lathander?
I mean,
You've had
Lathander kind of doesn't pop in a lot. No,
You've had
Not
you've
really.
had a lot.
He's kind of had He's kind of had his fill of you.
Yeah, he's had a lot. You've had a lot of voices from Lathander the last couple of days.
What, do you want to
Lathander,
ask
so-
him something? Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, I actually do. Oh, thank you. Like, thank you.
I'm not saying you'll answer. I'm saying you can scream to the void.
Well, I'm just kind of thinking like, okay, I'll just sarcasm. Sorry. Hey, what can I say? What's the thing? That's part of the brand.
What?
Anyway, it was a joke. Anyway, sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, I was just talking to myself, like, I guess, like, I'm just doing my thing while we're resting. I'm just kind of thinking,
Yeah, 5 days.
like, just thinking to myself, like, so why is Lathander, like, why, out of all of us, why me? Like, wouldn't, like, Lathander not want me? Like, I mean, I'm not, like, a beacon of goodness here. I guess I'm kind of
You're the best available
Yeah,
option.
say, out of all the members of the group, you're the only one who's left over.
I'm just thinking, like,
Well, I mean, let's see. Let's see. The guy who serves the Eldritch Being, the guy who serves a Archdevil, the guy who...
Wants
I mean,
to
the other two
repl-
are fine, but
Yeah.
he knows they're both gonna say no.
But one of them wants to be a god, and the other one thinks he's already a god
Mm,
because he's
Oh, yeah,
transformed into a
true.
dragon. So I don't really see either of them agreeing.
mm.
And Scorn doesn't give enough shit. Didn't get enough shits.
So Scorn is dead.
No.
Yeah, Scorn is very
Yeah.
dead. Yes.
But I was like, but wait, wouldn't I, like, but what about the whole me and all of us, like destroying Brennan? Like,
Eh.
like,
Would you like us to destroy Brennan?
no! I was like,
Okay.
you're not even in my head.
No, you're
freak.
the best of a bad situation. Just
Yeah,
get
but
over
to
it.
be
Get
to
over
be
yourself.
clear, Telly, you can't communicate just by thinking. Lander doesn't respond unless you talk.
Okay, oh well, okay, I just talk. Like, I don't understand, like, why, like, Lathander chose me. I mean, not that I'm complaining, why would Lathander choose me? What did I do to deserve it? And then, I don't know.
Oh, you're just a good person.
Ah! Why do you have to scream me? I was like, ah! Pipe up like me like that.
You have a real question for me? Because, you know, I'm a very busy god.
Got a lot of sunsets to deal with. Sunrises to play.
I was like, well, I mean, I do, but, well, that was that
Telly!
question.
The door's open. Let's go.
Wait, what?
Well, no, this is during the long rest.
Oh God.
Do you have something specific?
Well, I guess I was wondering, like, yeah, like, why? Well, I mean, that one question was already answered. But the other question I want to know was like, I am curious. Do you know? I know I already asked you this, but I mean it this time. Like, do you know anything about the Sword Lord?
Who?
Sword
No.
Lord, the evil.
No.
You do not know. How can you not know an evil eldritch being?
Or I mean, maybe it's just there's so many of them.
Well, do you know, like, well, why was it stuck in the ice?
It's cold.
It's cold. Exactly what I was thinking.
Lathander, oh my god. Okay, fine. You know what? Okay, before I go, can you give me like an advice?
Wait, you know,
as to-
maybe I can posit it. Now, I don't have much experience. I haven't interacted with Auril a lot, but maybe Auril did it. I don't know.
Auril did it. I mean,
Maybe.
that
I don't know.
Could be possible. Oh wait, speaking of Auril, that's another thing I need to ask. We never really like talked about like where Auril came from. Like, I mean, yeah, she's like the big bad guy, but like. how
Oh,
did
she's
she
not the
know-
big bad guy. She's a bad guy. She's not the big bad guy.
No, I know, but I mean.
I've
in this
personally met
situation,
much worse.
Oh no, I mean I bet. I'm just wondering, like, I don't think I ever. I have to admit, like I have to admit, I don't think I ever heard of anything, any entities or deities as like Auril. Like, do you know anything regarding about?
Aboleths are older.
Yeah. Well, do know, like, about Auril?
She's a bitch.
Oh my god, Lathander. Do you know the big lore?
Jesus Christ, Telly.
What do you want? I'm trying to be serious. Do you know? Okay, fine. Okay.
Telly, we could actually answer your questions better than Lathander. You do realize that?
I think, yeah, but we don't.
Bro, you don't even work for me yet. Prove yourself, and then come asking questions. All right?
Wait! Oh wait! Hold on. What about trying to take down?
Is this question
Auril?
related to putting this body back that I've asked you many times to do?
Well,
It really needs to be returned to the sea before it rots.
Yeah, I know, genius. I know. Can I?
Jesus Christ, Telly.
Oh, Scorn, shush! You are dead. Anyway, I put the mouth over Scorn.
You
this
can't
god-
fight that problem with a god!
Yeah, can this god not smite her? Just once, one divine smite. That's all I'm asking
Just smite her down, please. Just
Yeah, like
Giant-
one divine smite.
giant-
8th level spell slot,
giant,
8th level-
giant finger from the sky, just like shut up.
Fine, one last thing. Like, okay, do you have any advice before we go to the Netherese City?
Yeah,
Something
don't die.
Hurry up.
Oh my god, Vander. Jesus Christ. Any, like...
Telly, for God's sake!
Done here. you don't feel them anymore.
Oh, come on! You do what he has and you don't talk back to it. Fine. I'm grouchy
Yeah,
now,
great
but-
idea, genius. You say to left-hander. Anyway, Isemenes comes back on the final day.
Thank you.
With some bad news.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
On his
Oh, I
journey
don't know
back
if it-
from Bryn Shander, he flew over a party of druids. The cult of Eternal Flame is set up at the entrance to the Caves of Hunger and are preparing some sort of expedition within. He was able to rush past them. They're not very set up. They'll probably be a few days still.
What are we even doing?
Telly, shut the fuck up. We're moving. Let's go.
Yep.
You shut the
I would like to note that I have this trait that allows me to see everything within. I think that it is like. Let me see the distance. God damn it! Why can't I find it now? Hold on. Yeah, I can see everything within 1 mile as though it were within 100 feet. So I have, like, if I'm looking out across the city, I can see it in perfect clarity. Just, if that is ever going to be a thing that comes up.
Oh, you've got this. Oh, that kind of thing. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, that does kind of help. Well, yeah, you get more detail on because this thing is about 1,000 feet long, like wide, so you can see everything in perfect clarity.
Got it.
Yeah. So this cavern is humongous. The necropolis is get a quick measurement, 1,400 feet across. The spire is a good tall, about 600 feet tall. And yeah, it sits there in front of you as you come out onto this, not ledge exactly, this pathway up the side.
There is something you don't see every day.
Are we
Oh, it's
walking
actually-
down a slope to the city?
No, you're walking up a slope.
Ah, got it.
And there's a picture which I will just find. It's really weird because the picture must have been drawn by someone who didn't see the map. It's just a completely different style, but it gives a good idea of the scale of it, I think. I've put in the general.
Ah,
Whoa.
fascinating.
Yeah, because they've drawn it like it's made of rocks as opposed to the smooth, polished black material that it's actually made of. Okay, so yeah, you can see there's a lot of numbered locations, and then there's the spire in the central. But do you have any? Where do you want to go first?
I'll just
The
wait.
10 looks cool, but I want to find a library.
We're just gonna let's just go. We'll just work our way through. Just make our way to the center of the city.
Let's play some football.
All right. Well, Y1 is the first required one, I guess, but it's just the
Yeah.
ice causeway.
Mhm.
You walk in accompanied, by 14 kobolds.
14
Tramping
kobolds?
behind you. 14 kobolds, and one of them steps forward bravely. Scorn, introduce your new. Nah, just kidding.
Yeah, right.
That would have been
Yes.
the best fucking thing in the world.
I was like, I kind of look at Lyle. It's like, Lyle, you sure we should bring these kobolds with us? I would think.
Yeah? You want what? You trying to you want to murder them? Leave them out in the cold to die? Oh my
No,
god.
but
So
they can stay
heartless.
with. No, they can stay with the Dryad, like in those rooms.
But what if the Dryad murders them, Telly? Gotta be using your brain.
The Dryad is not mean or evil. She helped
Mr.
us.
Do we
Montgomery,
know that? Do we know that?
Mr. Montgomery, whilst
Oh.
I will allow for the potentiality of the Dryad eating the kobolds, I should point
I
out
didn't even think of that. Oh my god.
the
Interesting.
Netherese cities are famous for intricate magical defenses. I fear your helpers may not survive the journey.
How many could I fit in a bag, Finn?
But they die of oxygen starvation. But
Losers.
if the bag was empty, you could probably fit 8 of them.
Okay, well I guess I'll keep the one in my armor and tell the rest to wait here and not die.
No, they're coming with you. It's not safe on their own. They're much safer with you,
Okay, whatever.
according to them. Um,
Well, tell the kobolds to just, stay with us.
hey, we're
and-
people.
Kobolds are
Okay.
people too.
You can
I-
tell us tell us yourself.
I'm sorry,
Hang
I
on,
would
the
think you
causeway,
would-
as you come in, green and purple lights from there's like lamps, like that, little lamps, cause green and purple lights to glow upon the frost draping the silent city. Glowing spires, broken domes, and steeples leaning at odd angles surround a huge citadel. At the foot of the causeway, so right about here, a giant statue lies prone and motionless, its surfaces gleaming with rime, just like frost.
Oh.
Shall step around that. Make our
It just
way.
looks like a faceless, misshapen giant figure.
Make our way to Y2.
Wow.
Why? Two.
Where I'm standing. It's right where I'm standing is Y2.
What's the picture? Is there a picture? Oh yeah, so Y2 is describing this thing, the thing that pokes out.
Ah.
So along the perimeter wall, there are these spires that branch off, with bridges leading to their entrances. So you can go over the bridge towards it or not. And there's like about there's about 15 of them, or 13 to 14 of them on the thing, like around the perimeter of the necropolis. Although obviously you can't get to the ones buried in the ice on the opposite side.
It's kind of impressive, really. The Netherese had these cities floating all over the world. They ruled their empire from them, and then one day, literally, their entire civilization fell out of the sky.
Yeah. Apparently, it was because of this one dude who became like a. I hear it was because. Wait, do I know this or no?
I don't think it's accurate, but maybe it depends on what you think.
Well,
It doesn't sound like what's correct for this particular necropolis.
Oh. Yeah, I hear like, if I remember correctly, back in school, it was like because some guy like trying to become like the god of magic for some reason, and everything went to shit afterwards. I mean, I don't know.
Still, one must respect that level of ambition. It seems quite impressive to bring about the downfall of civilization so great merely by accident. Can you imagine what he could have done if he set his mind to it?
Makes
Well, it's a good thing this whole place went to the ground. Kind of like walk around. I kind of want to, like, I just tell the others, okay, well, let's just like get the scrolls as soon as possible. Like, get out of here. Those fucking druids are gonna like come out, and may need to fight them.
Well, in order to find this thing, we're probably going to need to locate wherever the strongest
Yeah, so
source
this
is.
here, you can see that from where you are. It's just well, yeah, it's what it looks like. It's not anything like you've seen before. Lightning crackles among the tongs on those trident-shaped things.
Hey guys, let's play some football.
I don't think that that's what that is, Telly. Besides, we've got a mission.
Oh, come on! It's like we need to find the scrolls. Hey guys, let's play some football.
An interesting question. Does anyone here know what the Netherese used to speak? perhaps we could find some form of directions, a map of the city that may have been constructed by its residents.
That was my thoughts, exactly. We need to find, I don't know, maybe an information desk or something like that. Something that can actually help us navigate the city. Let's just look around, find these. Let's go. Like, we'll just head forward towards the nearest building and just see if.
Yeah. Okay. So this little building here, it's just like a lot of these are just little residences. Kind of trash from the fall. Nothing of particular value. Well, but there is stuff of value. There's silverware and all that. But like, you're gonna find so much that you won't be able to carry it, so it's not worth grabbing.
Yeah.
Can I investigate the vicinity around the gate, around Y1? Because logically, if there would be some sort of map of the city or something greeting visitors coming in, it would have to be around Y1.
Oh, Y1 isn't actually a gate. It's just where ice has formed up against the. The thing doesn't have a gate.
Got it. My bad.
Yeah. And I'd imagine a flying city would have mostly entrances based around teleportation. So.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Oh, actually, from here, now you've gotten on properly, you can see in the center the pulsing, glowing golden orb.
Ah, wonderful.
What do you make of that, Lyle?
That's a big glowy orb, isn't it? Crazy. I want to touch
Wow. Wow, does anyone else have an opinion on it?
It certainly seems an interesting place to start our investigation.
Yeah. So I'm
it.
just thinking we
While
go.
you're-
Let's
while you're
go.
looking at
Yeah.
that, John appears.
Oh
And he
shit.
points to it. And then
Takes
stares at
on
you.
points.
He points to it.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
then looks back to you.
The freak's physical expression doesn't change. His smile just grows wider still, and he's like his head tilts in a really? You sure? I thought I hadn't noticed that. Like his head is tilting to the point where his eyes are almost like 90 degrees,
Like no shit,
perpendicular to the
Sherlock.
ground. Yeah, and
Alright, so.
he waddles forward
Yeah,
in that
so
direction.
yeah, so we'll head for like again, Gresk at the front with riding on Talakith. We'll head to Y4. I'll ask say, Telly, what's inside here? Have a quick scout about.
Wait, which one?
Y4, where we are. No, right here. Y4, the building, the spire.
Oh, I sent one of my clones in there to investigate.
Complaining Telly. Oh man, I don't want to do that.
Fine, I send greedy Telly to the tower.
Okay, so. This tower here.
Yeah, Y4. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you begin to climb into that tower. This tower reaches upwards like a talon. It's stonework studded in chiseled runes, which cover every inch of the exterior. And it walks in and immediately triggers the trap.
Thank God. Thank God I sent my clone in there.
Telly, you need to make an intelligence save, because this targets your mind.
Oh fuck!
Wait, hold on.
You should have advantage on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, are you holding the sword?
Well, I'll hold the sword while
You don't
I'm
get.
at it.
Are you attuned to the Greater Silver Sword?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
attuned to it. Wait,
Okay.
What's the fucking? What the hell?
Well, so you more have your hand on the handle.
On the
rather than
hilt,
dragging
yeah.
the great sword. On the hilt, yeah.
Oh, come on, work. Like, I'm trying to figure out the command here.
It's D&D Beyond. If you want to roll for advantage, you hold down Shift and then click.
Shift.
Or just roll twice.
Yeah. 20.
20, that is just a pass. So nothing happens. You just feel like a pressure on your mind and then it goes away.
Whoa! I kind of stepped back, like, ugh. Okay, thank God I set my clones there. Whatever was there in the tower, we need to be careful with it.
Of course.
Like, can I investigate around the tower as to why it caused that? If at all?
It's a pretty big tower. It will take time to cover it, like to investigate thoroughly.
Would it can I use all my clothes to help me investigate it?
It's a third of like a few hours is still an hour.
Alright, I have an eye. Okay, how about this? Telly, leave this one clone here to continue the investigation. She can come and find us if she finds anything of interest. Let's go investigate the orb, and then we'll circle back.
Okay.
Well, I
Alright, so
think it's
you're planning-
inadvisable to leave the clones behind, but certainly you may do so if you desire.
Well, actually, wait. How about I'll send my owl there, and I want to see like what happens to the owl.
Could it make an intelligence save?
I just look at Buddy. I'm like, I'm sorry, Buddy, but I need you for this.
Please,
I
no.
tell him, I'm sorry, Buddy. I need to know.
Okay. Owl flies in. Have it make an intelligence save. It does not get advantage. And it in fact gets -4 to its roll, meaning it cannot pass. So it fails.
Does it explode?
What happened?
It just flies through and then immediately just... Let me check. Falls to the ground and just twitches.
Yeah. Wait. I re-summon him. Oh, Buddy. Oh, I'm
Okay,
so
you
sorry.
summon him
What?
in front
Yeah,
of you,
what's-
and then he just falls to the ground and twitches.
It takes 10 minutes to do that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so you start resummoning him. Freak is leaving.
Yeah, we're all
Yes.
leaving at this point.
You're all
Yes,
leaving.
moving on.
Yeah.
He's
I'm not gonna
bored,
bring a
but
7,
he
it's
doesn't
too
mind.
big.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys go that way while Telly and her clones all cry. After a minute, Buddy stops twitching and just kind of sits there.
Oh, thank God. I hug him. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's not to that tower. Oh.
As you're walking that way and you get to about there, you bounce off something invisible.
I take out the lantern of revealing.
Okay, so the lantern just shines at a wall.
How big is the wall?
The lantern, it just continues as far as the lantern's light goes. Wherever it touches, there's just a wall.
Is it a dome? How high up?
Curving. So it's going up as far as you can see, and it's going around this center keep.
I use my mage hand to touch it.
It's, I mean,
we're
you
already
ran
touching
Yeah, I ran
It's
into
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I ran into
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I have it with
It's
my
invisible and
forensic-
makes no sound.
I
so,
will-
like, it's undetectable.
I will whack it with my sword and see what I can do to it. If anything.
Your sword just kind of bounces.
Disintegration.
I don't suppose one of you can teleport. My master used to be able to do that. It's a very convenient trick.
I can do that.
Semis can do that.
I can do it.
Well, hang on, because Lyle
Oh,
can.
you can't through this though. Just to be clear.
Can I have like one of my clothes?
Well, Lyle.
No, it's warded against teleportation. You can't teleport through it.
Oh.
Yeah, but Lyle said he was got disintegration. He was gonna try that.
No, someone has a disintegration bullet. I think.
Oh, the bullet, right?
Oh right, I have the disintegration bullet. Can I shoot it?
Wait.
You
Telly.
can. You've
Telly.
got one.
Telly. Let's hang on a second. I'm gonna turn around and look back at that tower. You said it was covered in runes, yes?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think the tower is like I was gonna say, do you think the tower is like keeping up the wall?
Look, I know you can read.
Well-
I know you can read minds, but stop reading mine. But yes, that was my thought. Maybe we head back in
That
there.
if that is the case, that would be terrible design on the city builder's part. Why build a wall and then create the thing that maintains the wall outside it?
Well, you
Well,
need-
it-
Yeah,
well,
it's,
the
yeah,
thing is-
I say now, look, I say, have you ever heard of guard posts, gate posts? Yeah, anyone, you've always got to have something on the end to let people in.
I was like,
Logically, I would think the
Are
gate
you
post
just
is part of
looking
the wall.
longingly at that?
well, I was gonna say also, I'm assuming it's to protect the protect this thing, like protect whatever that is.
Let's head. All right, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna
So
go.
you turn around and look at that
Building, yeah.
from where you were. I just put you back a little bit. But there's something else hovering on the ground, right there. A skull.
Oh,
Its jaw clamped shut. Just floating.
I will approach. Is it on fire?
Yes, is it
Alright.
going to be flaming?
It is not on fire.
Not yet.
John, you would be panicked.
Wait,
Oh,
this is John or
honest.
This
Lyle?
is him, John.
Frantically pointing at the thing and then motioning like swords hands and gun fingers at the thing.
What? Sorry, start again.
Okay,
So.
none of you can see this. Only I can see it.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Right. So he's pointing sword hands and gun fingers at the floating skull. Yes.
Yeah. And he's frantic, very scared. Well, not scared, but just like.
I
Yeah.
would like to rage.
So
Oh.
Whoa.
as you go to draw like weapons, its eye sockets flare with yellow light, and its jaw snaps open.
Oh, you broke up.
Yeah, it's just a howl washes over you, and you feel it physically impact your skin, your bones, your souls.
Oh,
make a con save.
Fuck. I know what this is.
What is it?
It's called We're Fucked, Telly. That's what it's
Oh.
called.
That one. Love to see it.
I have a 5.
All right, Freak is fine. Tally's hit. Lyle's hit. Gresk is hit. Who else is around? I guess
That's really
Yosemite's.
unfortunate.
Well, Talakith would be as well.
How come we didn't even like recognize it?
Yosemite's.
Because these things you don't. These things, if I'm right, you don't recognize them because they don't really have any distinguishing features.
They're just a skull.
Yeah.
All right, the Demi-Lich uses its howl.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh.
You fuck.
Oh, it's DC 15. So Yosemite's passes. Lyle, you do get your reaction if you want to get Gresk to pass.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Actually, so do you, Telly. Because you have Flash of Genius now.
Yeah, but only like
Only one of you will need to do it for
yeah,
Gresk.
only one of them needs to do it.
Oh, also, let me get these ones.
Here's Talakith's.
The kobolds.
Oh god. Yeah, that's Talakith's roll. What do we need to roll? 15?
15, yeah.
Ah,
One,
cool. So
two-
Talakith's fine.
1.
8 kobolds fail and die as they're just ripped apart.
That's.
So you see the kobolds in front of you, their skin and flesh peeling away into dust, floating backwards in slow motion, leaving naught but bone. Multicolored lights arc out of their husks towards the ceiling of the cavern. Lyle, Telly, you're both reduced to 0 hit points, and then the Demi-Lich just flies upwards. Or is that right? I think that's what Demi-Liches do. Let me just check that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you just drop to 0 and fall over.
Yeah, the clothes disappear. You're unconscious, Telly.
What the fuck?
I will very
Okay,
quick.
Owl should make a con save as well.
I think it matters. An owl is. Okay.
Well, if it passes, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the damage. 166.
No, that was the kobold saves. Demi-Lich just,
Oh,
if you're hit
okay.
by it, you just go to 0. And
Oh, like
you
a
don't-
banshee.
Owl
Got it.
thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Can't believe you.
Not that. It's actually not that uncommon. The Banshee has it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Lyle, you're
It
on 0
sucks.
as well.
Yeah, it happens.
I
First time in my
will.
life, snapping.
Like, you see it rocketing upwards and then just kind of flying. There's a faint distortion as it runs into where the field is up there and then goes inside.
Son of a bitch. I will kneel down to Telly and I will cast Spare the Dying on her.
All right. Meanwhile, in this building, someone got woken up by that.
Give me the health potion.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was just making sure. You were secure in case we got attacked again. So.
Okay.
You want a death save, Finn?
Oh, I will do the same.
Yeah.
I will do the same for Lyle as well. Yeah. So you guys are both. I will stabilize you both, and then I will. Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, I will hit. I will hit you both with healing potions, so you guys can roll that.
Thanks.
As your is happening, you see in exactly where Finn said it, over in this building. You hear a little bit of clattering as I'm guessing there's a door or something, right, at least closer to here.
yeah, archways.
Opens. So it opens, and out comes my new character. It's very unique, even among, I guess, no, I guess it's actually not unique among this group,
It's
really.
unique among a normal party.
Yeah, but it fits in just fine. So you see a sort of a very weirdly humanoid figure come in with gray stone skin and a sort of tree armor covering his chest and legs. He has no gloves or boots, and you see he is a statue, and the only discernible things is a sort of glowing. The only sign of life on him other than the living armor is his glowing eyes, which looks at you with surprise.
I'm just dead.
No, I pour. I say, roll for the healing. I poured a potion into you.
Yeah. Just need to do this.
So
Okay.
I
And
will.
here comes.
I will turn around. It's like, halt, friend or foe.
Well, hopefully, friend, because wow, people. You have no idea. It's wow. He's just more. He's like so amazed that you're here. He's
You're
absolutely
also
just
a resident of this great necropolis.
that's a resident, yes. Great at one point. Now it's well.
It's
Now
still got magical force fields. It's got a skull that can knock people unconscious. I certainly think this place qualifies as great even now.
great is very subjective. Before it was great. Now it's just treacherous and very very mean.
I'm coughing blood like.
Our life is not very good.
Please excuse my our compatriots' lack of composure.
She's very dramatic.
Yes,
You.
I don't believe she can help it. I believe it is a nervous tick with her. Pay it no heed. May I ask as to your identity and your purpose in this great city? You are but the second moving thing that we have seen since coming here, possibly the first living thing.
Well,
Assuming-
he sort of pokes at his stone skin. You hear like a knock, like rock. He starts knocks at his own stone head. He's like, living is quite an exaggeration, I should say. But yes, I am one of the very few residents here. It's hard to keep track of exactly because, yeah. But yeah, no, it's you can call me Stelio, and I am unfortunate to be one of the few moving, intelligent beings in this city.
Are you a? Do you know your neighbor, the floating golden skull that screams at people?
Oh yes. He's quite a dick.
Ah.
But years of solitude in this place will turn anyone insane unless they just stop thinking. But let's not worry about that. You seem to be in a sort of trouble, so
Yes, well,
as a sign of good
I
faith,
will. I'll
I want
say.
to help you.
Alright, I'll say. Well, I am Grace Krendrick. The spiky one here is known as Freak. The bleeding one down there is Telly, and the big one in the metal suit is Lyle, and the dragon over there is Izimenez.
Do you, by any chance, have some healing potions?
No, I do not. But I have one better. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
A healer.
First level of them.
Oh, thank God. We have a healer. Yes.
That's 19 for you, Telly, and 18 for you, Lyle.
Ooh, he's very.
Sorry, I can't do much for now.
He's sparkling. Look at that.
Thank you.
Please, allow me to
Oh.
allow me to use a first level spell slot to give you 19 hit points.
That's a lot of fucking healing.
That's
though.
pretty impressive, yes.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
Thank you.
So,
Better-
Stelio, what's can you tell us anything about this wall? Is there anything? Actually, let me rephrase this. We are in this city seeking several specific items. Notably, we are looking for 2 scrolls. One with the ability to summon a hideous creature. Another has the ability to summon a great rock from the sky strike down enemies. We're also
Hmm.
looking for a hammer and an anvil. If you happen to know where either of
Well,
those items might be.
I can't give you a very accurate prediction. Let's just say it's been quite a while since anyone's been here, and to be here for quite a while, I sort of just, and you see sort of freeze up in a light, and the light in his eyes sort of go dim, and he becomes actually, you can't even discern him from a stone statue anymore.
That's
And then he
concerning.
stops doing that, and he comes back. I sort of had to freeze myself sometimes to ameliorate the boredom, but so I can't help you in that. But if you're looking for items of certain power, they're most likely be, and he sort of points towards the orb, most likely be in there. But he sees sort of like not be force field. It's not very easy to get in here, not at all.
Do you know a way in?
It's just give me a minute. It's still very,
Oh.
very, very long time.
Can you tell us what this building is, and I'll point to the one with all the runes on it.
Sorry, my blood is like covering the entire building.
Just hit the little slice with the dot on it, and I'll
Droplet.
get rid of it.
I do know it does take, if from my memories, it's been a very long time, so forgive my sort of blankness on some topics, but this was a city for wizardry and such, and so only the most talented and most proven wizards, those highly skilled wizards, could get into. I point towards the orb. Can only get into there. Give me more time to remember. It's been quite a while, and I wasn't expecting a quiz, so I've joined it, but I am happy to help.
So it seems like we need to maybe pass some trials in order to be able to pass through the wall. What about this building? And I'm just going to point to this one here.
I thought that was the. Is that the one you told me about? 'Cause I thought that was the one to do that. He said, was this the building, right? The one for that? What I
Y4.
Yeah, Y4. Was this the one with the
Y4.
wizard skill thing, or
Don't remember where. It wasn't like a specific location. They just had to prove themselves in some way.
I'm sorry, I cannot. I don't know. Again, very long time. And even then, I wasn't exactly a member of my sort of animation was a little bit after the fall.
I see. Well, if you think of anything, let us know. Telly, I'll put my hand down to lift her up.
I'm okay. Wait, are my temporary hit points gone now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will bring you to the door of this place here, and I will. Now, there's a trap in this door. Can you find it?
Me?
Yes, you, Telly.
Alright, I mean, I just got blasted.
Yes, that's fine. You're alive now. Just check.
Okay, I check. What about Lyle? Okay, never mind. Lyle will take care of
Could I
himself.
assist in this?
You want to look for traps. It is
Yes.
an Arcana check, so you need to be
I
proficient
do have.
in Arcana.
I am proficient in Arcana.
Yep, then yes. Telly, you can
Telly, you have advantage.
keep in mind though, like you can tell right away the trap could be anywhere on the lower part of the building, like the outside. It's going to take at least 10, 20 minutes to check the whole thing.
That's fine.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm just gonna step away. Just because.
Well,
fuck.
some of these will fly up to the top and just watch for the Demi-Lich. This is one job.
I'm still stepping away, so that way I don't get disarming.
Oh,
the
you're
trap,
having a
so-
copy do it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
and yeah. And
Well, you
then,
have 2 copies do it.
and then. So fucking. Come on. Okay, there you are. So, Arcana advantage. 21.
Yeah, after a bit, you find the appropriate. It's a symbol spell has been cast on the side, and you can just scratch through it to remove it.
Okay, I just did that.
Good work. Let's go in.
Yeah.
Yay! Huh. I look a freak. Huh. Thanks for the help there, though.
My pleasure to help, madam. Yeah, as always, scouting was something of my expertise before, and I am glad to see I haven't lost my touch.
Yeah. I kind of look at Stelios, like, so you're like a statue or something, right? Like, you used to be.
No,
the
not
president?
something. I am a statue. Again, he sort of knocks on his stone head with his stone hand. Statue.
Wait, what?
Were you constructed by the Netherese? You said your animation was somewhat after the fall of the city.
Yes, I know. I wasn't constructed by the city themselves, just one of the few survivors.
You're one of the survivors of the Netherese from the fall.
No, he was constructed by one of the survivors.
Oh shit! I'm like, I kind of look around and I was like, oh shit! Like, damn, you are really made of stone. How the hell are you still alive? Or how are you?
Somebody's just like, what?
And Stella will also look at the giant. I can obviously tell it's a metal dragon. It's like,
Oh well, it's not actually a metal. Charlin's more like obsidian. It's like a stone.
okay, I'll look at the crystal dragon. That very much it has intelligence and life. And I was like, and he'll keep on looking. It's like, how long have you had him?
Oh, he is a revenant. He was like first like a human, then he became a
About 2
robot.
months.
So
2
you
months?
have me.
2
Oh.
weeks, more like.
We've had Izumenez with us the entire time. He's been
Yeah, but he's
Oh,
been
the dragon.
Yeah, but he is.
oh, it's the
yeah.
dragon. Yeah, sorry. So
Yeah.
about 2 weeks. Sorry.
So it's construct. It's just life can sometimes exist in any form, even stone or crystal.
So you have lived your entire life in this city. You were born in the confines of the city, and you have
Yes,
lived here after the demise of your creators?
Well, lived again is a very vague term because sometimes, well, you do have to. And again, he just sort of does just becomes a stone statue. The light beast sort of stops existing from his eyes and just becomes still, and then he's back. He's like, I do have that ability to simply just stop thinking for a good while.
Are
It
there
helps pass the time.
others like you in this place?
Not like me, no. I am the
Interesting.
one.
And
Places
our
I've met,
friend,
but I
our
haven't.
floating friend over there, are there more like him?
It's hard to say. I don't meet them often, and well, after you, I can't really. He sort of just looks around. Time isn't really being kept. by anyone.
Ah, I can imagine. So, what parts of the city are you familiar with? Are you familiar with any
Well,
specific?
Just that building.
Well,
over
so,
there.
Let's see. Stelio, you would be mostly familiar with this little section here, this circle, so you know what
Oh,
that
is-
tower is.
Oh no, I was gonna ask if I was gonna be more familiar with white tanks. That actually makes more sense with what I am.
So,
Huh?
speaking
Oh,
to
yeah.
Stelio, what would he tell us about Y28?
Yeah, Y28. Because you were just here, so you've just been there. It's like a
Yeah.
like,
Residential
You know, it's empty. It's not exactly. It's more like a. This is where they would dock flying ships back in the day. On this little spire, and the top has a really nice dining area. Like with it's a glass ball. You've not really ever looked through it for like loot, because what good is money?
Yeah. I assume I would be very familiar with Y10 because that just makes more sense
Yeah,
with
I've
what
got
I
two other
am.
places. You know, this here is that's the way in. That's where the tests have to take place. Y5 is
Oh right, yeah. That actually that little tunnel goes all the way through the wall. That makes sense.
yeah. Y5 is this little squat building there. It's a prison of sorts. You've not really gone in much. It used to be a prison. As far as you know, it's empty. And then Y10 is the arboretum.
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 Arboretum. Yeah. It's there's trees there.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know that it's the trees can be. They can get a little angry. You don't actually tend to go too far into the middle, just because they get a little testy.
Mhm.
Thank you, Mr. Stelio,
Yes,
for
sir.
these wonderful insights into the city of Yithrin.
I wish I could tell you more, but
Yeah.
like I said,
Well, this
Oh,
conversation has
actually,
been.
you would also know there are 8 towers similar to this one.
Ah.
Yeah.
I turn to
8.
Gresk. Mr. Griskrendrek, it appears you are correct. These are likely responsible for maintaining the force field.
Hmm.
If there are 8 around the
Yeah,
center.
they're not
that's it.
identical, but they're like the main towers.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
yeah.
Well, we are presented with one clear path forward. If Mr. Stelio is correct, Y6, or that road, the bridge, is our path into the citadel.
Still, I want to investigate this building here because if someone's put a security measure on board of it, then there's a reason that they're protecting it.
Can I climb up the outside of this?
I'm just going in the door. So
Oh, okay.
I've already disabled the security, so.
I mean,
Wait, you
there
just
might be
did?
other.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
you just did that, Tally!
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I just want to go to Lyle real quick. Lyle, do you want me to heal you up, or do you want like
No, I got it.
Hey,
I was gonna say that next. Yeah, I was gonna.
I'll take
You
free
seem- you
healing.
seem- Oh wait, don't. Oh, yeah, just be a sort of sign of good gesture. Yes, he'll cast one more use of Cure Wounds, 2nd level.
Thank you.
21.
Whoa.
Ah, man, it's pretty bad.
that rolls pretty damn good.
Yeah,
if you ask
kidding.
me. Let me give you some healing. Do you have any health potions on you, Lyle?
Yeah, I do. I can heal myself. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, correct.
It's like,
All right.
healing.
If we are to investigate this spire, let us jump to it.
okay. Well, let me then. If that's the case, then let me handle it. I'm gonna summon my clones again, or
Cl-
like my duplicates.
Greska's already gone. He's already up the stairs.
Question, if I may. Can you summon these clones infinitely?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can only have 2 active.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I assume there'd be like 2 behind this one.
Okay, so you
okay.
enter the tower. So it's the inside is just a very tall, basically a really tall cylinderish shape. It's empty, although the stairs winding up the inside.
I'll
And
go up the stairs.
within there are 6 people standing perfectly still, spaced along spaced along the stairs. Each one is their skin is a bluish green color, and electricity seems to run through their veins, and they stand perfectly still at attention.
I'll
Communication.
put my hand in front of their face and snap my fingers.
Oh well, as you walk in, they do look at you. Let me pull up a map just in case.
Okay.
The Cure Wounds thing, that's 1st level, yeah?
It is a 1st level spell. Yeah. Oh, when you cast it through the thing, yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
I assume those are not with spell slots.
Nah.
It just has 8 of them a day.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
own any.
actually, as well.
I don't
as well.
own any tokens with vision in this scene, apparently.
No, I didn't copy them over yet. I'm actually just gonna permanently activate the map so you can see into it. Visemines will not come in because he's too busy and cool.
And probably big. Probably too big.
Whoa. What the fuck?
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh yeah, that's actually on the 2nd floor, and I don't know why it's here. There. Let me make sure no one else. Oh no, actually, sorry. All the people are on the 2nd floor, so you climb the stairs to the 2nd floor, and then there's 6 of them just kind of standing around, along with a corpse. The windows are not. I mean, the doors are just like windows and stuff.
I sent a second telepathic link to Grass. I'm like, what did I tell you about going off your own again?
And yeah, in the center of the room, there's a large anvil with a hammer resting atop it, both adorned with runes. At the rear of the chamber, there's a frozen corpse of a wizard. Blue flames flicker spaced around the room, illuminating a carved inscription on the ceiling.
I will
With-
look at the inscription.
What with my offhand, like my main hand is still holding my weapon, but my offhand, can I attempt to lift the hammer?
Yeah. You walk over to the hammer, you grab it, and you feel it just pulse as you lift it. Just continual thumping.
Can I attempt to strike it against the anvil?
Yeah, you do, and like as you're doing it, you feel a strange kinship to this hammer.
Hmm,
Its goals align with yours.
fascinating. This is certainly an interesting device.
Well, this was a wizard city. No telling what
I'll just look. I'll just look to figure. Say, put it down. We don't know what it does.
Hmm.
The six figures just look at you as you do this.
I at least take the hammer back, but I don't drop it. I just hold it in my offhand. For now.
I'm gonna. What are there was a description on the roof. Can we read it? Is it a language we understand?
Stelio understands it. It's Loros.
Yes.
The language
Yes,
of
it
the
is.
Netherese.
So, what does it say? I'll read it out. I
It
can't read it.
reads, "First, shield thy heart with a wand from the Nether Oak." The Nether
I
Oak being
relate-
the species of tree in by 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I was going to explain that. Oh, this is interesting. Wizards would actually make their wands from nether oak.
They use this
There's
anvil.
nothing
to-
else. It just says that.
Yeah, I know, but this is my own knowledge.
Yeah,
The
no,
nether oak is something I remember.
that's fine. Yeah.
Interesting. I will go over to the wizard. I will kneel down and look at him. Like I'll kneel down. I won't touch him. I'll just investigate the corpse from like the outside just to see what's wrong with what happens
yep.
to him if I can tell just by looking. Although it looks like his head was crushed by a stone by the image, but
His head has been crushed. Not actually by a stone, by like a large hammer, which is gone. Not this hammer. It's like a spiked hammer. Like the edge of it is spiked, like one of those meat grinders.
right. Pleasant. Well, and did Freak put the hammer back, or?
Still holding it.
No.
All right. I was gonna say, I'll just look to Freak and say, Freak, put the hammer back on the anvil. I don't
I
really.
have a strange feeling that I should hold on to it. I can't explain it, but I feel that it would be a good idea to hold on to the hammer. I
Yeah.
can't explain it. Just
Well,
do.
yes, but put it down because if we intend to leave this place with that thing, I get the feeling that these guys are going to attack us.
Interesting. Finn, can I put it down?
Yes.
Okay. For now, I will gently place it back on the anvil.
All right. It just thrums slightly as you place it down.
Do we recognize any of the? Just a quick. Do we recognize any of the runes that are on the actual anvil itself?
No, they're not in any language you understand.
Right.
On the hammer or the anvil.
Yeah.
I don't suppose one of you could interpret the intentions or the purpose of magical instruments.
I look at
Identify such of these, what these purpose of these instruments.
Who has the identified spell?
Try and
Yes,
Okay.
identify.
Yeah.
I will
Pairs.
literally cast identify.
You have it prepared as well. Oh, you
Oh.
do. Yeah. Yeah, it's on your sheet. So you spend 10 minutes and just identify the hammer. And as you finish, this is the Anvil of Disjunction.
Ah. Well, what does it do?
Destroys anything.
Oh my god.
Broad
No.
strokes. What does it destroy? Like something that touches the anvil?
Something you hit with a hammer against the anvil.
Can I put down an egg Just a boiled egg on the
Okay.
anvil and
You put
hit
down a
it with the
boiled
hammer.
egg. Sure. As you do, the egg flares blue and then just gone. Does not exist anymore.
Whoa.
I
Oh,
don't mean to
guys,
judge, but
it's
when
the,
that
uh,
happens,
Anvil
Is that
junction.
is there like broken furniture around the room?
Yeah, bits and pieces. Lots of broken stuff.
I would like to grab the hammer and tap one of them. Not putting it on the anvil, just tap it with the hammer.
Nothing happens. The hammer,
Hmm.
the hammer just kind of pulses without doing anything really.
still hammer. So
Well, it appears the two work in conjunction. One does not work without the other.
Interesting.
I guess like maybe we could use that hammer to break down those walls, or even the towers. Maybe.
No, I
But,
tell
uh,
you, you need to
no,
bang.
it's still, it's,
You need to whack the hammer against the anvil. It doesn't work that way.
so it was it's still looking at the Lyle question. But you just put an egg there. Wouldn't have like that anything else like pretty much done that to an egg? Not specifically the light thing, but wouldn't anything would just get destroyed
Mhm.
by being hammered
Ellie,
with an egg?
Don't you have a bracer of flying daggers you don't need?
I
You want
have
to get rid of? Oh, you have that.
I have the bracer. No, not the bracer of flying daggers. I have the bracer of
Flying arrows.
flying arrows. Different.
We sold the. I think they sold. The
No, we
flying
never
dagger.
sold it. We never sold anything. Much to
Yeah,
Tekeli-li's
no,
chagrin.
I think she traded it to Kivan
Steven.
and then stole it from his corpse.
No, I didn't. He died. And
Yes,
I
you
was like,
did.
oh no, I didn't. I gave it to the next chief, the old guy, and he's
Oh,
like,
did you?
"Oh,
Okay.
man." Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well then, yes, you don't.
So if we ever
Yeah,
need,
okay.
if we find anything that we need, anything magical that we need destroyed, we know where to find it. But as it stands, the hammer and the anvil are combined items. They cannot.
Wouldn't
Uh,
Okay.
we remember. He remembers this. Wait, didn't you ask for a? He turns to Ghost. Didn't you ask for a? Oh, for this this very same item, a hammer and an anvil.
Sorry, what?
You asked me in the very beginning, like when you were asking me questions about a hammer and an anvil about the city and such. You were asking me those questions, and you asked specifically for a hammer and anvil.
Did I? I don't remember that.
You did.
Really?
Yes.
I think you're mistaken.
I think you did.
Yeah, pretty sure you did.
Yeah.
Like, so I was
no,
thinking of commenting like,
yeah.
He is lying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gresk did. He's now denying that he did.
oh, okay,
Hey,
okay.
keep gaslight girl. Boss.
Exactly. I'm gaslighting the statue. Say, You've also
Okay, fair
said
enough.
you've also said that your memory isn't all that good. Maybe you misheard me.
We're rolling
Literally,
insight.
literally.
Are there windows in this tower?
Not by choice, but there's like holes from the fall.
Roll
How far
deception,
would the
Gresk.
drop be?
From here, 40 feet.
Ouch, that would be a bit of a drop.
Gresk just goes, come on, let's get out of here. Let's turn around and stop.
Do you want me to
Oh,
believe
no.
your lie or not?
Sorry, 80 feet.
Ah, considerably more.
I mean, I do have Featherfall if we all.
We're not
Oh,
going.
you could jump.
If we, if there are holes in the wall, could one just, assuming one had spider climbing, just walk out onto the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
As
Alright.
you're staring out, freak, you see Don. He's standing next to you, and he says to you that Demi-Lich is Urilathus.
Wait. John can talk here?
He's speaking to you now. At the
Ah, okay,
moment.
got it. Arilathus, okay, got that written down.
He was my apprentice, a great wizard. So much potential, but he wasted it away and chose the path of lichdom instead. You must kill him and bring him to me at the center of town.
At the center of town.
But be
At
wary,
high noon.
he is
At
no
high noon.
normal lich. He can regenerate his body in mere minutes. In
Can I ask?
completion of this, I will give to you the location of some very special scrolls and a very powerful staff.
I don't suppose, and I'm going to say this out loud, I don't suppose you would be inclined to tell us how to get into said citadel?
I can't speak. Like, who are you talking to?
I do not respond to Delhi.
Oh.
I keep staring out into the void, middle distance kind of thing.
Unfortunately, that is something you must do on your own.
May I also ask, what would be the purpose of these items you described?
Well, I heard you were looking for a scroll,
Mhm.
or two
Yeah,
scrolls even. I
of
know where
no
they
int-
are.
of very limited interest to me. What is the other item you described?
An incredibly powerful staff.
Hmm. I don't suppose you have anything that is pertaining to my mission here. I place somewhat more emphasis on the word "my." Not too
I
much.
might have something that could aid you.
Very well. Your advice has been noted. Without missing a beat, he turns to the rest of the group. Well, it appears that the floating skull is a demi-lich by name Arilathis. He has been here a long time. He was a very promising wizard who chose, disappointingly, the path of necromancy and lichdom. He is unique in his abilities, and so long as his phylactery remains, he may regenerate within mere seconds. Another associate of mine has asked that we dispose of Arilathis, and in return, he will direct us to find the scrolls that we have come here seeking.
Bizarre, like, told you this?
Oh, my associate. I don't suppose you can see him. I believe in life you knew him as John.
Go him. You know John?
Well, no is a strong choice of words. He has now offered us guidance. He has offered me guidance specifically.
Wait. You?
Yes, me.
No, I know, but why is he talking to you? Oh my god, can you speak to him right now?
I assume because I am less talkative than some in this group and more concerned than others in this group.
Oh, I assume you were just talking to yourself. It happens quite a bit.
It does happen on occasion, but not this time.
Wait, can
No,
you,
no, it
John?
wasn't that.
I have so many questions I need to ask him.
I don't believe he would be inclined to answer them.
Not.
He does not strike me as the receptive, talkative type.
Like, okay,
But he has offered us the very thing we have come here in search of. The scrolls.
So, we need to find this, like, phalagic or whatever, or what is it? I'm sorry, what is it called?
Arilathis.
Phylactery.
Phylactery. We need
Yeah,
to
but
destroy it
we.
in order to kill Deviant.
I do not believe we have to destroy the phylacteries, merely deliver it to a location that John described. I believe that is the key to defeating Arilathis. If this Arilathis is able to regenerate in mere minutes, it would perhaps not be advisable.
Standing in the stairway, you hear Gress just shout out. He goes, "Well, we've got the item to destroy it. We can just smash it with that fucking hammer on the anvil. Come on."
I was like, I had to agree. I feel like, if we're gonna have to destroy that demi-lich, then I said we should destroy it. So, why would John, want that thing? Why would John want it?
I assume he has his reasons, and I would not choose to question them. I say this as I am going down the stairs.
As he's like, as soon as he walked past me, I'm like, we should start asking more questions. Kind of follows suit.
Not in my line of work. In my line of work, questions tend to get one summarily executed.
It's like, he almost got executed for just standing around. You really think that's gonna stop me?
I tend to deal with somewhat bigger entities than you do. With all due respect, madam. Uh, all right. So, are we out of the tower? Actually, no.
Yeah. if you
Before,
wanna be.
before we do, Freak turns around, goes back to the tower, grabs the hammer,
Yeah.
and there's a giant gap in the wall. Yes.
Yes.
At this point, anyone who wishes to be outside of the room may choose to be outside of the room. Fair warning.
Wait,
You know how long ago it took me to walk out, so wherever I am, I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Long.
Gresk is out. Anyone else may have seen me walking back to the tower and chosen to remain if they wish, or may have left. Up to you.
Stelio's curious.
Okay. I toss the hammer through the gap in the wall.
Okay. The 6 things immediately fly through after it and pick it up.
Bring it
in.
back?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I cheerfully turn around and walk away.
All right then, back to here.
The bar.
Did anyone else hear
Yes.
that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I-
yeah,
I
right.
know,
The sound is a low, pulsing sound. It's cool, but I paused.
You see Stelio when you react when the sounds whatever. Oh yes, the sound system has been broken for generations. Just randomly start and then stop.
All right.
Really? I thought they were the bards.
Okay, so you've got.
So
Where do you wanna go?
All right. So
I'm
Guessing
I'm gonna suggest all right, look, we know the entrance to the tower is through here. Let's go see if there's some kind of lock mechanism. Maybe there's something that we need to do in order to make our way through. So I suggest we go here, check that place
Yep.
out, and then if we find any clues, we'll work out what's going on after that. My suspicion is that we're gonna have to visit the towers. Like each tower is gonna have like a lock assigned to it or something like that. So maybe we need to sacrifice something on the anvil, then there'll be something in a different area that we have to do something else to, and each one of these towers will unlock a different door in this thing here. But I just want to see if there's anything that will actually explain that to Gresk rather than Tim speculating.
All right, so you walk towards this spire. The force field extends out onto the spire, stops you from getting onto it.
No, is there a
Like-
door at the spire though?
There is a door, but it's behind the force field. So the force field is a tall
Ah.
cylinder with a protrusion that goes around the outside of this thing down to the floor.
Right.
So we can't touch the.
So we
bridge
can't
area.
actually touch the tower.
You can't get to the bridge. No.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
I think
Is-
those. No, yeah, that's it.
My
You
alert.
can see that it looks like it rises up to the central spire, and at the base of it there is a gate engraved with arcane sigils, but you can't get to it. You can't read it either.
what did the sigil
Anything in
note?
Loros?
Oh wait, yeah, you can read it. But it just says like, what does it say? Pass the arcane octad to be allowed onwards.
See,
The right. Perform the rite of the arcane octad.
I think my theory is correct. I think. Wait a minute. What was written in the tower?
What was written in the first one? It was, first shield thy heart with a wand from the nether oak.
I think in order to get through this force field, we need to visit each of these different towers in turn. There will be a task assigned to each that we need to complete. The first one said that we need to create a wand from nether oak. And I don't know what the other ones will do. Maybe that is how we are to make our way through this force field.
Seems reasonable.
Ooh. Lyle, could you make a con save?
Okay. Can I flash of genius?
You can if
Potentially.
you want. That
Yeah,
is a
I'll do it.
fail.
I'll
Okay,
give
that's
it
a
a
pass.
off. Yeah, sick. Can I use my book and do the thing that is like find parts within 100 miles?
Yeah,
Or a
there's a
mile or
part.
whatever. There's a part
It's in the middle.
in the middle. That makes sense. Probably where a part would be.
So, Stelio, you said
Uh,
that the trees in this area are... The nether oak is in the area up here, correct?
Yes, this another oak exists in the arbitrary. Though they are, well, let's just say not too friendly.
That's fine. I have a fire-breathing dragon. Let's go deal with that.
But wait, does Lyle pass? You pass, Lyle?
It passed,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
With no indication of what it was.
Can I check to see if there are any enemies around us?
So, Finn, here, there's
perception
also
check.
this.
Circle of the Stars. Whoa.
Yeah.
Huh?
This is also another thing, and I got wheel in the beginning, so like pretty much do the same thing
Oh.
as a
Yes. And you got proficiency of Flash of Genius-y type thing. Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
slightly better because it works on attack rolls.
It also works against enemies. If I roll
you
it
wanna
right, but yeah.
boost them. Yeah, if you roll the bad one, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. What do we think? Do we go and deal with this thing and find ourselves a nether oak stick, or should we investigate the other towers first to find out what we need to do? Then we'll hit them off one at a time.
Probably investigate the other towers. All of them would be a good idea.
Yeah,
We
I
can
s-
smash them all out.
Yeah, I agree with Lyle. I say we go for the latter.
All right. To the
It's
next
the
tower.
most fun I've had in hundreds of years. I'm doing whatever.
To the next tower. Onward.
Like,
Staley will have
walk-
has a very wide smile. It doesn't actually look creepy like freaks. It's just a stone statue. So take that as you will.
like as we're walking, I kind of want to make sure. Can I roll for perception or investigation to see if there are any enemies around? Like, I also want to be on high alert.
Yep, okay, you're like, where are they? Haha.
Perception or investigation?
Perception, yeah.
Ooh.
Make a perception.
Oh,
It's like my.
she sees everything. You rolled a natural 20, Alex.
Or like my paranoia is getting the like I guess like my paranoia is like
Finally working for you.
yeah.
See 17 Demi-Lich skulls.
You actually do see him floating. Actually, no, you wouldn't. He's not there. Yeah, so you're making your way to Y7? That's the closest tower.
Mhm.
Okay, Y7. You don't see any enemies on the way. This tower is engraved with interlocking circles of stone. Yellow light spills from the topmost window, and the faint sound of brooms brushing on stonework drifts through its broken doors.
Oh, that sounds ominous. Is there a door?
Hi.
Yes.
I will
Don't
knock on the door.
lock the door.
Alright, it's not locked or anything. It just kind of edges open a bit.
I will just shit.
Get over my clo- I
That
said
was the sound of the door opening. That was the sound that Telly made. So
Yeah.
I'm telling perfect-
Inside, there's just sweeping brushes sweeping the floor. And same as the other tower, it's empty except there's stairs up to the top. A room on the top.
hold on 1 minute. I will jump on Talakith. I'm gonna fly up. I want to do like a circle around the tower, look in the window.
My club,
Looking in the
locked
window of the top
person.
floor it's a 30-foot diameter circular chamber. 4 giant hands made of shimmering force hover in the center of the room, guarding a tiny ornamental tower perched on a pedestal.
Okay, I'll fly back down and say, there appear to be
There's
some,
no carving on the roof.
There appears to be some big hands. Telly, do your thing. Check, make sure that if we step foot into this one, we're not gonna get our brains exploded again.
clones there and my owl. Or actually, I'll send my owl in there first. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, I didn't send my clone to investigate. Like, and I'm gonna check for traps with my clone.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, she finally got it.
I'll be looking out for any writing because I can actually read.
Yeah, so there's no writing. I mean, there's like, it's a tower that seems like the writing on the side speaks of the summoning of demons and devils and other elemental spirits.
That's probably vital information, at least a little bit.
Well,
That's tinily important.
Yeah, a little bit.
Probably.
And yeah, you ascend the stairs to the top floor. And just kind of poke your head over the side. The hands just like float, shimmering.
Well, I just like yeah, I'm guessing investigate the room for clues.
Do you want to go in?
I just have my clone in.
Okay, so the clone steps foot in, and the hands immediately clench shut and punch it. Let me get their stats.
Big other hands.
Oh. Again,
Large.
I think I just realized what these things are.
The oddly familiar Bigby's hands.
I thought that was obvious.
29 to hit. Discorporating your copy instantly.
Like the cowardly one is like, and then she dies. Like, so do I see like what the clone is seeing?
We just hear the
You do, if
scream.
you're look-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's the circular room, same as what Gresk saw from outside.
Well, it looks.
Actually, inside you can tell more clearly the Bigby's hands take up most of the room in the top tower. I don't have any of your characters on this, so there you go.
Whoa!
That was
Yeah.
that was the view for a second, and then it died.
Shit.
Yes, when they said four, like incorporeal hands, I thought that was pretty obvious. They're Bigsby hands.
Hey, that's what I have.
Let's get.
Well, Telly, maybe you can go.
This one isn't.
Maybe you can.
It certainly seems as though they are uninviting of new guests. So perhaps we could just resolve this the old-fashioned way.
I think we're gonna.
Wait. I bring out my clone back, and this time I'm gonna use the invisibility potion, like on the clone.
Can't you just use
You
your?
can.
your
It
ring?
makes all of you invisible. You certainly can.
I was gonna say.
Well, I
Make a
just wanna save my
stealth
spell
check for it. It has advantage
Okay.
as it sneaks in. What's it trying to do in there?
Gress, what do you want me to do there?
You've already done what I wanted you to do. I just wanted you to investigate the room to see what was
Well,
in
the
there.
only thing in it beyond the hands is a little miniature tower in the center.
Yeah. Basically, we need to clear the hands out in order to find out the clue that's written on the roof or wherever it's written, like it was in the other room there. So regardless, we have to go in. So we know.
There's no clue written on the walls or anything like that. Just the tower.
Or
You
you
said
could
it.
attempt to steal the miniature tower and bring it back to us.
Okay, wait,
Perhaps-
actually, let me send my clone in.
All
Wow,
right.
21.
Yeah. So it sneaks in, bum, 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 bum,
But
and grabs the tower, and then just flickers and disappears. As does. Wait. Let me check this.
Duplicate?
No. Yeah. It just disappears, and you lose connection to it.
Oh, balls.
Well, so you don't even. It doesn't even disappear. It just. You're no longer connected to it.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I certainly lost my connection with the clone.
well, that's
It appears that we are
Right.
defaulting to murder.
yes, we're at an impasse. Let's form up, everyone. Going up the stairs.
I'm staying behind. Well, I'm gonna be at the back.
That's
Same.
fine.
Think
Stairs
your
are
friend will
here. You can get two people through before
That's
they start
that.
combating.
That's the window.
wait.
Oh, what I want
Question.
to. Sorry.
Question: Is there a window?
Yeah, there is a window. I was
There is a
actually
window.
Alright.
what I want to
I'll
do.
scale the tower and come in from the window.
What I want to do before that happens there, when the combat opens up, I'm going to fly up with Talakith. And then I'm going to breathe fire through the window.
Okay. So you're breathing fire through the window. Lyle... Wait, no. Telly, are you going in last?
I'm going in last. I just want to, like... Yeah, I just want to give myself more,
Right, so currently no one's going up the stairs. Who wants to...
Well, Lyle,
I
keep
will
saying it was
dodge.
Lyle.
What happened?
Wait,
Wait,
are
why
you
is my
going up
brother
the
with me?
stairs, Lyle?
Yeah, I'll walk up and dodge up the stairs.
Okay.
I will also dodge, but on the outside of the tower, on its walls.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Hooray.
Okay.
You just get rid
So
of
delete the
okay,
owl.
so Lyle is first.
Well, seems like it's time for a punch at a big hand, I guess.
Buddy.
26.
No, that's
Oh,
a hit.
what the heck?
Misses. Which one are you punching?
23. I don't know, that one.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. 2 hits.
Two, is it 2 or is it 1?
2. The 23 hits. And
Oh no, that's
Oh, wait,
damage.
23 is damage. Yeah, okay, so he takes that. That's still wrong.
And then I'd like to Shield of Faith, please.
Yep. Okay, so 23. Takes a little bit out of it. A little touch. And you're shielded. Freak.
As I enter the room, the air around me fills with ethereal music. And to these people, it isn't. It sounds like alien, but not discordant. And the music, as you get further away from me, it fades. But those within 20 feet of me can hear it clearly. And as I do, I activate what is my equivalent of rage, and pull out the sword, take 2 swings at the same Big B's hands that Lyle was hitting.
Yep.
Reckless, Brave Weapon Master, 20,
Oh, so proud.
That is a hit.
27.
Also a hit. And you notice as you get closer, the ones nearer you start to like distort a little bit from the song.
Perfect. So 29 on the first swing, and 32 on the second.
So proud.
61.
Yeah, action, bonus action. I think that's everything I've got.
Alright, Telly. You are
Oh.
behind Lyle on the stairs, or are you on Tlaka?
She was on foot. I didn't take her up.
I think I
Okay, so-
I was at the bottom.
Okay, so you're well away from the fight, but you could get up in one turn just by walking up the stairs. Or no, actually. But are you at the bottom of the stairs or just behind Lyle?
I would be right behind. I would have been like behind Lyle.
Yeah.
I know what put me wherever.
So do I?
You're also right behind Telly, or are you further back?
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I want to be close to sort of the battle, but further away so that way I can myself. I don't get hit.
Answer
can't
the question.
You can't see unless you're in like right beside them. And at the moment, yeah, you'd have to be like right behind Stelio to shoot this Bigby's hand.
Can I go in and then come back out once I? after I
You
shoot?
can't go in. There's too many people in the way. The stairs are thin.
Oh what? Oh boy. Okay. You know what? I sent my clone in to go into the building.
Yep,
Wait, doesn't the clone have the same restrictions that she does? Like it has to
it
Yes.
move-
does. It still can't move through them, but it can
Yeah.
be here.
Come on.
It's you, Telly. It's a fucking clone. It's not like it's a miniature version of you.
No, I know, but I'm like, oh god, I'm sorry, I'm just.
Look, you can put the clone there and then shoot the living Bigby's hand with your rifle right from there.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all I
okay.
want.
Sure, go ahead, roll. You can steady aim to get advantage, so you can roll with advantage to shoot that one. But you got a crit anyway.
Oh. Oh shit.
So roll damage.
Okay.
Sneak attack. Roll damage again. That doesn't include sneak attack.
It did.
No, it's only got 3d8 for radiant. It should have 6. But it shouldn't have the bonus twice, so it should be 6 less for the second one. So 27 plus 33 is a nice even 60.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, that one didn't like that. The laser bolts through it, sending bits of it flying backwards. Gresk.
Alright, so we're gonna breathe flame through. I'm guessing I'm just gonna get these two. 15-foot cone.
I was only 15 on that. I thought it was a lot bigger.
Oh no, 30 foot. How far is that gonna go?
All of them.
All of them.
Freak.
Awesome. So, Dex 16 for that.
16 dex, okay. Wait a second.
Oh.
Just checking. They do have magic resistance. This is a magical effect, so they will just roll again.
Is it magic?
I mean, I'm fairly sure of this.
As an
2 passes, I think.
So one guy went from a nat 20 to a nat 1. So I hope it's advantage.
Well, it'll be the first ones anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it doesn't appear to be a magical effect according to this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just breathing fire. You can use spell slots in order to use it more than once, but it's not. It's just literally just breathing fire.
Oh wait, can you? Aha. That actually, the definition. This is really weird. Magical effect in D&D.
Yeah, it's a change now. It's anything.
Yeah,
like
so yeah,
spells
okay. I can
now.
only use this feature once per long rest, unless I expand a spell slot of 3rd level or higher to use it again. That's how.
So, this one isn't magical, technically.
Yeah, I saw something recently, but I guess I'll just leave it for now. I think there might be this obscure part in the Dungeon Master's Guide where it calls out specifically what a magical effect is and says if spell slots can fuel it, it's magic. Because otherwise Divine Smite isn't magic, but it should be.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
But
there was something
for now,
else.
we'll just leave it. So, what's the DC?
And this,
16.
So the crit one passes, that would be him.
Yep. Alright. They take. Here comes the dice. This thing takes forever to roll because of my computer's not that good.
Good night.
26 Bernie damage. And
Yep, 26. They have no resistances.
and then I'm going to leap through the window off to Lakith if I'm able.
Yeah, so you killed one, and yeah, you can.
And then bonus action, I will activate my. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just stand there. That'll be it for my done.
Stelio.
okay, so since I'm behind the stairs, I can only see this one, right? Because I'm right behind Lyle.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
okay, can I see this? Okay, so I'm going to, if I were to cast Thorn Whip with and the drawing effect, it can't actually move through Lyle, right? So they're the same size.
No, it can't. No.
Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. I'll just do Thorn Whip with advantage. Yeah, fun. 29.
29's a hit.
Remind me, why is it advantage?
Special thing.
It's
Okay.
got an item. It's just.
Because he's fucking cool.
It's a cool
And
dude.
then I'll be it.
Yeah, 10. Alright, that takes it. Yep. Anything else?
Got it.
Okay. The hands activate their turn. Okay, so first of all, the one beside Lyle will try to grapple him. Make a dexterity saving throw. At DC is-
Finn, sorry, one moment. The one that made
Yep.
the dexterity saving throw should have made it with disadvantage.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, then he also failed. Give him another 13. He's a bit sick of your songs.
Hey,
Hey, Menace is here.
I'm here.
Quick, roll initiative. You fail that, Lyle. The DC is 18, not 15. You can pass it.
Or do you want me to help you pass it? Wait, what's the DC?
18, so he'd need at least a 4. It's only a half chance of you passing it.
Okay, so you can take a chance, or you can.
Wait, I just
Roll, I
got
don't know where I am.
I can still attack if I'm being grappled, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't really want to waste it on that.
Alright, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait, would I not
Then-
take the damage if I pass the grapple?
You wouldn't
Oh.
get to squeeze you.
Okay, I might as well then.
Okay, so you don't take 15. It does still try to punch you afterwards, though. 27.
This is actually. Sorry.
Okay. Gresk and Freak will both get a grapple each at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, no, sorry. First they grapple, so
Yeah.
a dex
The
save
grapple-
for both.
Yes. 1,
And I can't see you, so I can't help you.
17.
17 is one short, so they do have you grappled.
Okay.
can I see
Can't
grass?
see you, can't help you.
No,
Shit.
you're well
Yeah.
down the stairs.
Yeah, and I-
Then
I
it
can't, yeah.
punches. Oh, sorry, Gresk, you take this plus 18 points of bludgeoning damage as they
Ouch.
squeeze. And then for its attack, it squeezes more to get the Force Fist, which is at disadvantage. No. And then against Freak, Reckless, so that's. Oh no, it's. It's
Be a
no,
fl-
it's
be a
advantage.
It'd be a flat roll, wouldn't it? Because it's got me grappled.
For you, no, grapple doesn't give advantage.
Oh, doesn't it?
No, only when it also restrains, which this doesn't.
Ah,
Just the other attack.
right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
So 25 to hit Freak
That hits.
for 25 points of force damage.
Half to 12, I believe.
Nice.
Now, don't worry, these guys can definitely keep up with your damage output. That was 43 damage this turn. I have a good feeling about this. When multiple of you did more than that in one turn. Lyle, you're up.
I'm gonna punch the very damaged one, and then if it dies, I'll punch the next one.
Hits,
I
Kills
think
it.
it dies.
I think. Yeah.
18.
Takes that.
That is my turn.
Freak.
Well, as before.
Oh, it's Amnes. Did you roll initiative?
I cannot because I can't select my character.
Well, it's because he's not here.
Exactly.
Just be outside.
Whoa. It's like cool, I bet.
14 misses, 23 hits.
Okay. I will pick the more damaged one and I will down that.
Crikey.
So, hold on, let me just see, is that correct? Yes, that is correct. 31 points of damage on the second one.
Yep,
Yep, that's it.
that does sound about right because you got one of the belt. You got Scorn's belt. Okay, Telly.
Phew.
Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Yep,
uh,
that's fine.
I'll send my. Or can I send my owl there? If not, I can just steady aim.
You can.
Either way. Okay. So yeah, either way, I get
Oh, actually, sorry, you can't see that one. The stairs are in the way. Yeah, you can't really get through Lyle still. Well, Lyle, did you want to move? You just went.
I
so
guess. I guess.
yeah, put you there. You still can't get through Stelio, but on his turn he can go.
Okay, either way, I'll steady aim to give myself advantage.
Right, no,
But
but
you
you can't
can't-
see it.
You can't see anyone, Tell. You have to wait.
Oh wait, okay, I just move up.
You can't
Well,
move
you
up.
can't move. You're basically in a bit of a deadlock because it's a very thin staircase. You can't really get any further without. You could Misty step through, or not.
Can you not move at half speed through a ally's space or something? I don't know.
It depends on how thick the passageway here is. Like the
Okay,
stairs are
okay.
too thin for her to move through physically.
Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, what? Okay. Misty step, I guess.
You can, yeah. We'll put you there. There. And now you can make a shot. It won't be at advantage because you can't steady aim as well.
What about using the owl to give the help action?
Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. Where is he? Oh, he's under.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay, roll an attack.
Wait, I already rolled, so 29?
Did you?
Oh yeah, she did.
Oh, there you did. Yeah, that hits. Alright, takes it. It is still alive.
Or,
But that's an action, a bonus action. You can move if you want. Yep.
okay,
Disseminates, you're up.
Yeah.
Hello.
I move-
So they went into the lost city of Ithrin, and they're now looking at these towers, trying to figure out how to get through the force field at the center, so that they can go kill a demi-lich.
Also, you have a statue and a freak with you.
Yeah, and don't destroy the tower.
Alright. Destroy the tower? Got it. Okay. So there's a smaller dragon in front of me, so in the way, so
Yeah, you just
it's fine.
beat it. Hang on, you can. There's a window there, right there. Like that door spot
Yep.
is a window.
Okay.
And you can see him
And-
through.
I can't do much. Actually, I have spells. I forgot. I mean,
You also have a 10-foot reach. Like you can just
I
reach in
do?
and start hitting him.
Yeah.
sick and wicked. All right. I'll do a quick little bite. You know, just reach in, bite this fella.
Just the head and arms stick in and start biting, clawing it.
Yeah. Attack. Normal. For sure.
Misses.
That's not awesome. So I'll go for a claw.
How's that?
Man,
Oh, that's a natural one. That misses.
man. Alright,
Hey,
I'll go again
go.
for a claw. For sure.
Why?
Ah!
That hits. Why a claw?
Why a claw? I was gonna do a bite on the other guys. Like the other one.
Oh, okay. Right, makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, claw damage against that guy is gonna kill him, regardless.
Critical hit.
The crit doesn't actually matter.
Come on,
He died
baby.
anyway. This was a bad crit.
Naughty crit.
Anyway, he's dead.
And,
And,
then,
you want
and
to
then
make your bite.
a cheeky bite on the other fella.
Yeah. Just a nibble.
Please, please,
And then-
God. I did that by crit.
Like versus like ungrappled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gresk is free.
Yay!
Right in time for his turn. Gresk. Dragon is just poking its head in behind you.
Wiggity whack
Oh,
it.
Chris!
Wiggity whack, it's time to attack. Oh my god, this dice is so slow. 28. no way to remove
yeah.
the dice rolling animation in D&D Beyond, and because
Oh.
because my computer's so crap, it's rolling them incredibly slow. It's like rolling in slow motion.
The extension.
16 damage. Tlakith can't see me, I don't think, so I can't infuse that.
Wait, wouldn't it be 26 from Great Weapon Master?
I wasn't great weapon mastering. I was just using regular attack.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure of the AC on these things, so I haven't been.
I think it's something on 19 or 20.
Okay, well,
Don't you have
24.
the belt though?
24 is a hit.
Chris, don't you have the belt on?
I do.
Or did you not?
Yeah.
Because then then is your weapon a +3 as well?
No, it's only a +2.
Okay, so it's still +2.
Wait,
Actually,
Great
+2.
Wait,
Yeah,
Greatest
you
Silver Sword is a +3.
Yeah, but his is special. His is special.
Mine's
it's
saying-
a full
it's-
sword.
yeah. Mine's a modified greater silver sword. It's my own.
Yeah, it's just a +12. Okay, so yeah, no, it is a plus. It should be a 12 +12. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's 12 more damage. Okay.
Nope, that's it. I'm good. also-
Galio.
Okay, same thing. Get behind Lyle because he's I can't get through the wall apparently. There is. Get behind him, and then I'm going to thorn whip him again. So he can't. It's too big. He can't reach me. It's 11.
Yep, would you
Okay,
like to
that's my
pull him
turn.
now?
No. I'm saying,
Okay.
Is that an option?
You know,
I
one
don't think
right
it's an option.
beside you? It is, it's large.
I mean, I think you have to. I don't think it's an
Oh.
option.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
no, it
that's, what
isn't.
that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying I was a little bit behind Lyle, so he can't like reach me, like I did
Okay,
before.
but yeah, so it pulls to there.
Yeah.
Not through Lyle.
Yeah, that's
Just
what I'm saying.
doesn't
That's
sideways of it. Yeah, that's fine. Is this gonna be the Stelio maneuver? Pull something into Lyle. Okay. It's up. It's gonna try and grapple Freak. So dex save. DC's 18, you pass, and it's gonna try and punch you. Did you
Advantage?
reckless?
Yes. Hits.
28 have to.
40.
Oh no, it does force damage. I thought it did bludgeoning.
Also halved. Also halved.
Yeah, you're special. Okay. Gah, curse you! Okay, well, yeah, you're looking fine. Lyle? It's not.
Good. Love to see it. I think, cheeky 1-2 Fistaroo. Probably.
I find it so funny how you, Semines, and Gresk are all spellcasters, but don't really use them. Actually, Telly is too. Like, most people are spellcasters and don't really cast a lot of spells. Anyway, that's a hit once, yeah, 14
I do it
damage.
sometimes.
You do. Your spells aren't that good anymore, because your breath weapon's better.
I know.
Or shield is great.
It is. It's just heavy grit.
Are you, yeah, he's already gone. I don't think it's gonna matter. Tally, you wanna shoot the hand?
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot it. I
Okay.
just have my buddy give me advantage. So.
Okay.
Or you could just have your thing have just
Yeah, the clone could also just steady aim. That's a hit. Takes it out, I think. Yeah, it's gone.
Yay! I did it! I did it!
Good work, everybody.
let's clear this blood or whatever they
I
bled.
was here the whole time.
Yep, it's in the center of this room. Tiny ornamental tower perched on a pedestal.
Yes, Freak was going for the tower, I believe.
Yes. I would like to touch the tower.
Okay,
The
Freak
thing-
disappears.
Oh. Cool.
What
I
is
can't
face?
move.
I'm gonna see how they react first.
I can't move my character because I'm like on the
Oh.
wall.
He's halfway through a wall.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
so
basic-
but I was-
this
There
is
we go.
made of wall.
Welcome back, still.
I was gonna go towards it and see if there's after seeing Freak disappear. I was gonna see if there's any writing on the tower.
Wait, where did
No,
my
it just
clone-
seems like a little copy of this one.
Wait, what happened to my
We don't know. It's disappeared. So,
so
Telly, lantern, where is it?
I take out the lantern.
Or the invisible?
No.
That's a problem.
Oh, seems like they went in, and so he's not gonna touch it because he's just gonna point at it. I think they're inside.
Wait. And I'll point up. Is they're writing on the ceiling like in the other place?
No.
All right.
Inspect the tower. Have they shrunk down?
Did you say tap?
No. I want to inspect it.
Do you want to touch it?
No. I want to inspect it. Like.
Alright,
or
it's a
just
little
look at it.
tiny version of this tower that you're in, with no other visible, no writing, nothing on it.
Are there windows?
Well, let me check. There's a window on top, but nothing inside. Just have a quick look. Yeah, no.
If you say I use my mage hand to pick it up, I'm going to just.
We can throw you in through the window.
Wait, do I have a link with my clone?
No.
Where
It's
is
gone.
she? It's gone. Okay.
It's gone.
Oh. I use my
This-
familiar to touch it.
The familiar's gone.
So it seems obvious
Sure.
where they went.
Not here.
I will look to you, Stelio, and just go after you.
Okay, Stelly will touch it.
That's Talia disappears.
I will look at Telly to say later. Touch the tower.
What the hell? I touched the tower.
Yep. Okay. Lyle and the 70s, you stand awkwardly.
I'll touch the tower, I guess.
Alright.
I will
so
not.
it-
No, I'll touch it. I think.
Alright, so. The clone went in first a while ago. Immediately disconnected and became its own person, so we will not be. You will not be controlling it anymore.
Oh,
no,
no,
there's
You
no
step
of
in,
them.
I'll
and Telly
resolve her.
is sitting here with 3 old ladies drinking tea.
Oh.
What?
Just Freak is here so far. He went in a good bit before this.
Yeah.
Where are others?
Is there? Is she sitting around the pot or the table or whatever that is?
Oh yeah, the pot. That's the pot. Yep, it's a little. Hang on. Description.
Oh no,
It's
Telly.
another den. Occupying it are 3 old ladies, and Telly's random personality who. Let me.
It was
I think
the,
I already have a table for us. I'm just gonna.
It was
Pull
the
it.
complaining one. It was the complaining one.
Well, no, that one died.
Ah,
It-
that's the one she's
No, it was the one that went insane, I think. Or, I don't remember. I think it's gone. Let me see here.
Well, all the ones that were doing, all the ones before the skull showed up died because they blew up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it'd be a new one. In this case, this is the manic one, so it's not calming down in here. It's just kind of ducking around, looking around. Actually, yeah, if it's the manic one, it's dead. They didn't like it very much. Yo, hello. They just look up at you like, oh, hello there, young man.
I bow, just like I did with them. The kind of horizontal bow without taking my eyes off of them. My neck craning in a weird angle, and I say, "Greetings, madam. Apologies for so rudely stumbling into your abode. I was interacting with a strange device in a faraway nethery city, and I appear to have been discorporated and brought here. Might I inquire where I am?"
You are in the extra-dimensional plane that resides within the tower. We live here. Granted to us by a wizard friend of ours long ago.
Apologies for intruding uninvited. We are attempting to disable a force field in the physical plane. I don't suppose you'd be able to help us with that.
Oh, you wish to pass the test? You'll have to complete the rite of the arcane octad. We do have a step somewhere in here.
Oh,
Uh,
wonderful.
Pinch, Auntie Pinch. Where did we keep that? Oh, I don't know, Auntie Pillage. Let me have a look. And she goes rustling through drawers.
Whilst she's
Then
doing
Gress
that, I'll
pops in.
bow again and introduce
Actually,
myself.
Stelios was
I-
first.
Stelios went
Oh,
first.
sorry, Stelio. Yeah.
I believe I did not introduce myself. My name, well, my friends, my associates call me Freak, and I bow again. Oh, and this
Well-
appears to be Stelio, our new associate.
Well, people can be cruel.
Sadly.
I sent a
Hello.
telepathically. I sent a telepathically.
Hello.
To...
Oh, I've seen you around when we go out. I thought you were a statue.
I am.
Oh.
I'll say hello in Loris.
These
Alright.
lovely ladies are helping us pass the trial.
Oh, how rude. My name is Auntie Pinch, and this is Auntie Pillage and Auntie Plunder.
Ah,
Village?
wonderful names.
Pinch and
And
plunder.
um,
Pleasure
Pinch
to meet you.
continues to look through the drawers,
Oh,
and Gresk pops in. And Pillage here starts looking a little uncomfortable, like, wow, there sure are a lot of you.
I
Oh,
apologize. I don't suppose you could relocate one of us back to the tower to warn the others not to crowd in here.
We weren't
Ah,
exactly sure what
It
to
takes a
expect.
while to get out, but certainly I can begin the process.
That would be wonderful. Thank you very much.
I'm waiting for the dragon to show up.
I'm waiting for it too.
Alright, and she
I'm also
begins to
waiting for it.
cast something over here to form a little doorway.
Ah,
And
wonderful.
Telly
Step towards
pops
the
out.
doorway.
Like, hey, it's you again, you little shit! Get back here, we're gonna cook you into a stew!
My ladies, if I may, there appears to be some confusion. The creature that came through earlier was likely not my friend. It was a construct of magic, one that appears to have run amok, for which we apologize, but and know that this is not the same thing.
Make
It is
a
annoying. It
persuasion-
is annoying.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Well, let's see. This is not a good.
Lyle
thing.
pops in.
About to.
This is gonna be interesting.
Uh, 13,
I'll give him like flash of genius.
18,
No, I have. It's a +4, so 17.
17.
17, she steps back and says, fine, don't touch anything. Looking at you, Ty.
So I will make sure she doesn't.
There's the food.
As-
Stelio, you get shoved forward, as does the hag, as Lyle appears. And the hag sprawls to her feet like, hey, why is so many of you? What y'all coming in uninvited for?
Hi.
Like we explained, Stelio explained. Like we explained before, we didn't exactly know what we were going in
Yes.
when our associates traveled just disappeared for us. We assumed the worst.
There's
And
a
we're
cracking
and-
in the whole room as the whole floor books downwards and then bursts open. The whole back wall bursts open as Yosemite's does not fit and breaks open the demiplane. It's about 2,000
This is
years
a-
old. Yeah, it's also starting to pull all the air out.
This is a fight. guys
I
took the
think
bigger
we'll end the
move.
session there though, because it's 7:30 and I don't have it prepared. The hag's
Wow,
going
that's
to
a good
kill you
session.
mode.
That was
Yeah, I really liked the way you did those things. The 7 minutes. Thought that
Did
was
what?
great.
Yeah, he did so many.
Those
Yeah.
things.
Oh,
He,
yeah.
he did so much. It was amazing. So-
Yeah, yeah. When I realized who the new people are, who was who.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that definitely did happen. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll finish up there.
Alrighty,
Cliffhanger.
I'll do the outro then. So, what will happen when the demiplane splits open? Will we all go to join Emradel? Find out in the next session. But for now, thank you to the players, Lyle,
Bye.
Ismenes,
Goodbye there.
Freak,
Yo.
Telly, Stelio.
Bye.
I have been Gresk, and thank you to our humble DM, Finn.
So sad to not hear "Shut up, Telly."
And until next time, everybody, remember to keep on blending. Bye!